Welcome back to Orioles franchise. This is part 23. We are steadily moving forward towards the end of this franchise. Which there's going to be a lot less gameplay in this one as we probably get through the whole damn season in one stream. Like I said, we're really kind of speeding our way towards the end now. And we're really going to try to just play more big moments. Although, because we did have a pretty big impact signing, we're probably going to do. I don't know if I want to do a full game with quick counts. I might do just do player lock, honestly. But let's recap. So, last episode 2033, we did the postseason. Pretty solid series against the Red Sox. And then I think we faced the Twins again. I really can't fully remember, but we'd made it back to the World Series, going for the five-peat, going for five in a row, and we finally faced a new opponent in the New York Mets. They had made it to the World Series. You know, they had, of course, they still had Juan Soto. They had Ryan Clifford, who was an MVP at one point. He is one of their current prospects in real life. They had Wyatt Langford. They signed Garrett Crochet. They had a pretty solid team, and they were just better than us, and we came off, and it was mostly me um not succeeding. Honestly, we came off a really uh rough postseason. I just couldn't hit, so just it just didn't fucking go well. um and we ended up losing 4-2 at home as well, in Oriole Park. It was 3-1. Couldn't I had multiple opportunities to score back, couldn't. Eventually ballooned to 5-1. We had no chance at the end of it to get back in the game, unfortunately, and we did not get the 5-peat. And I said, on one hand, I lost on my own terms. I didn't just lose to a simulation. So, at least it was on me. I don't know. There was something, at least, like going down fighting, that felt a little more valiant than just like a sim. Um, Again, the main problem was our pitching. It always was kind of piecemeal, confusing. Like, you just didn't have anyone who was super locked down. Even Paul Skeens has just been flighty over the sim, despite winning his second Cy Young last year, second with us. Yeah, we ended up taking a loss to the Mets in the World Series. They are back on top, their third World Series um, championship. And I know the streets are talking out here that we're aging Dodgers merchants. Although we beat a pretty good Milwaukee Brewers team um, the year before in 2032. So, but I'm now really hungry to try and get back and win it all. I mean, we're still first in rank when you look at it. We made some moves in the offseason just because I was frustrated. I think probably one of the most questionable ones is we signed Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to a 3-year deal just because I was pissed. And I was like, I'm just going to fucking sign someone to be my DH because Judge at age 40 cannot be our DH, man. Just can't. He just fucking can't. I need to get him at least one bat late in the season for him to get a ring because he has to play with the major league club. So maybe during September call ups. Even Vlad is, dropping. His speed's gone down, stuff like that. But he's here to be our DH mainly. He's still hitting well coming off his huge contract he had with Minnesota. The one he won an MVP with in his first year, and he also won an MVP in 2032. Dude, it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So another All Star to finally join the Orioles in the end of his career. This might be his final contract. I don't even know if we're going to hold him for the entire time. He is 34, but he's still a 97 overall. He's going to be a nice DH. We extended Gunnar, of course, during the season. He had a pretty good year. He is now 32. He is starting to regress, unfortunately, but still expecting good things out of him. I think eventually we might end up transitioning him to DH, and maybe having George Lombard play short if we decide to also extend George Lombard, because I don't think we have. Oh, I made him a third baseman. I was like, "Where's George Lombard? He's third baseman here." Um, yeah, he has one more year of ARB, so we still have him for a little bit. But he's also showing a little bit regression. He's 28 years old. We still have Dorian Soto. And yeah, we still have Jacob Berry, who's also 32, so he's getting older. So like we got some questionable. We have an old team, man. We have a team of a lot of veterans. Roman Anthony, even we signed this huge contract. He's 29. Riley Green has still been good, um, even though he's also 33 now. Uh, Kyle Teal's over 30. Harry Ford's over 30. Like, it's a little sketchy. It's getting a little sketchy in these later seasons. Um, but we have two more seasons that we're like fully playing to make something happen. We might have to make some trades, try to find some prospecty guys, some younger dudes. I don't know. We have to kind of wait and see. We do have some contracts, I think, coming to a close soon. I think this Jason Dominguez last year, yeah, 34 million, and I don't think I'm gonna hold on to him. He's regressing pretty hard. We'll probably have to find a replacement for him, but I think we're gonna let his money come off the books and go somewhere else. We still have Jackson for a good while. For most of the sim. Otherwise, we added, besides Vladimir Guerrero Jr., we brought Ben Joyce back. He had a good few seasons with Cleveland, so I'm hoping he'll be okay. He wasn't great in those earlier seasons. He was not great with us after we traded for him because you look how good he was in these 3 years, or 2.5 years with LA. His actual team, the Angels, and he was not great with us in 27 in one of the years we lost. But we brought him back. He's only on a 1 year deal, so we can always flip him at the deadline if he's not doing well. We also added Porter Hodge, who's getting a little older, but also cheap 1 year deal. We moved on from, I think it was Will Vest, or Jason Foley too. Like these older relievers who were getting their late 40s, not ready to have. We traded back for Elmer Ramirez actually because he had a great fucking year in Boston. I don't know if that's actually going to translate over here, but he's young. He's a lefty. We'll give him another shot. We have John Schneider, who's young. Juan Urban, who's young. So, again, pitching depth, we have some decent shit. We have Mizorowski. He's a free agent after this year. This was his last year of ARB. Hope to see big things out of him. If not, we'll let him walk, I think. But we also have this guy, Tony LaBruce, who we have a lot of control on. Two more years of control at least. We signed Drew Thorpe to I think 3 year deal. Yep, 25 million. I wanted him in an earlier season. We didn't get him, but his ERA still looks pretty good. Under 4, 180 innings, 32 game starts. So at least he seems to stay healthy. And then we still have backup with Barton Gross, Patrick Nixon, who is in the MLB. He had a really good year last year, so hopefully he has another good one. We have Ross Prescott, who does have MLB experience, so we might be able to call him up at some point. Maddox Bruns is an older guy who's not great, but we have depth if things get a little dicey. Otherwise, a lot of the team is the same. We did send Pedro Fernandez back down because he did not. He did not have a good postseason, and I needed to make room. So we sent him back down. But honestly, he did not have a bad season in the MLB. Just a tough, like I said, our pitching just wasn't good in the postseason. We still have Robin Hayes up here at 88 overall. He had another great year. So, and we have more closing pitching prospects just in the pipeline. We also have Rainier Rodriguez, 27, another catcher backup if we want to trade away one of the contracts of Harry Ford or Kyle Teal because they are not getting younger. Although we do have them both. Oh, no, we have Kyle Teal for only this year or so. And he has been the better of the two, I think. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So that's kind of the state of the team. We also have this guy, Mackenzie Ortiz, we traded for. I don't remember from who, but he was pretty solid for us in the number of games he played. He was pretty good in the postseason. He's a good backup guy to have, and he can play third as well, so we can move people around and whatnot. Like we have some depth, but we're also lacking depth in some positions like second base, like shortstop. So we have to kind of wait and see. The team still looks very good. We have this whole 24-34 season ahead, but I'm trying to get back to the World Series, man. I'm trying to get us a couple more wins before this is all said and done. But without further ado, let's just jump into the first game where the person I said I was going to player lock as, I think Paul Skeens is going to be starting again, but we're not going to play the full game this time. We are going to player lock as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in his first game. Hopefully I can just kind of get some hitting back, man. Because, dude, I have not been able to hit in a while on All-Star. It kind of sucks. I think it's just rust from not having played in a while. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Opening day, 2034. Like I said, these final couple seasons, we're going to speed through a lot quicker. I'm ready to wrap up this series. Especially also focus a little bit more on the Panthers franchise for the little bit of time we do it. And it'll probably be a month or so until we actually start a franchise in MLB 26. I like a little bit of updated rosters and whatnot, so just be patient with me. Yep, Oriole Park, Camden Yards. We might have a little bit of stutter. I might have to restart the recording. We'll see. Yeah, we're playing the Red Sox, too. Yeah, we got a little bit of stutter, and also Skeens is off to a bad start. Sorry already. Let's restart this real quick. Okay. 4K capture utility. And that again. Okay. Much better. All right, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First at bat at not Yankee Stadium, Oriole Park. And we take a ball up high. Brandon Sproat, former Mets prospect. He was one of the pitchers actually on the big board. I wasn't really impressed though, so we didn't go after him. Also, actually, I didn't check the lineups. I don't know if he's playing first or DHing. He should be DHing. I'm pretty sure actually I did. Yeah, it says DH. And Green hit a 2-run shot, put us back in it. Hard hit to third. That's gonna do it though. No base hit for Guerrero just yet. Felt like it was center cut middle. Didn't get a hold of it though. Anthony hit a solo home run. Yeah, we hope he lives up to his really big contract. And hard hit straight to the glove. Motherfucker, I'm just not doing anything with Guerrero right now. Still down 4-3 in the bottom of the 8th, so probably our last at bat. Hunter Gaddis. We had a chance to sign him at one point, but that's the year I think I went after Skeens. Plus, I wasn't really impressed with the numbers, if I remember correctly.
Ball, that's too high.
Yeah, I'll try to get a hit today, man. Wow, Guerrero's actually 25 homers away from the 500 club. Be cool if we could help him join that. But yeah, sorry if the episodes later get a little more like out of the park baseball style, like a lot more sim and spreadsheet kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just, you know, we're in the twilight of this series, man. I just want to keep getting back to the playoffs. Foul back. Also, I have a bonus episode planned, so, you know, we'll see. And Guerrero gets his first hit as an Oriole. I will say, it's also pretty funny. I think I talked about it a few episodes back when it happened. It is pretty crazy that I signed Pete Alonso in a sim, and he actually did sign to the Orioles. Of course, my contract was a lot more friendly for me, but yeah, I'm not going to steal with Guerrero. He's got like 40 speed. Strike 2 on Gunner. It's 1-2 with 1 out. If I go, I'm hosed. 42 speed, 20 speed steal. It was like that one time they tried to make me steal with Judge, and I wasn't even close. But yeah, it was like as much as it was fun to have Judge on the team, and it still is, I'd like him to get like a ring, but I can't run out like a 41-year-old DH, you know? Who's just continuously dropping. At least Guerrero's still a 90. Damn, I thought maybe he'd beat it out and I'd get to stretch to third. What if I hop in? Even though I think there's 2 outs, so not much and it's a 1-2 count, bro. No breathing room. But I'll try. It's like this could be our first opening day loss in a couple years. I think we've won pretty much every opening day game since the sim because I play a lot of them. Oh, Guerrero to the Campillo to the gap, man. That should be a double. Okay, we still have 2 outs though, but one hit can tie the game, and we can win it in extras. Lombard. Let's get Dorian Soto, and I want the switch hit. I want the switch hitter. I want a lefty in this situation. Low. Trying to avoid an opening day loss. Down to 2 outs. Tying run on second, though. Good pitch, man. Good pitch. Good pitch, Abner. The Red Sox always try to improve. The Yankees not as much in this sim. All right, we're down 1-2 though. Down 1-2. Oh man, that just fucking really late on it. That was the pitch though. I didn't even want to swing at that, but it's fine. I guess I fouled it off somehow. No, I was over a slider, bro. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Can't fucking hit anymore. What happened to me? I used to be able to fucking hit fine. I was putting up like 12 plus runs on All-Star. I really took too many breaks from this game, and now I can't even fucking hit on All-Star. How do I miss a center cut slider? All right, we're just going to sim ahead now for a little bit. Auto fix the rotate. Oh, why? Why do they not have a fucking rotation? What's the problem? Put Maddox Brun. He's a starter. Put Maddox Bruns there. Fucking doing. Do I even have custom game entries? I still do. I'm gonna turn them off. I'm gonna turn them off for now. We're gonna just sim a while. I want to sim through April probably. Yeah, let's see how we stand at. Oh my god, fix your lineup. All right, little win streak there. Then a lot of losses. Fix your own fucking Guerrero fractured his wrist. Guerrero fractured his fucking wrist after we signed his ass. You're joking. You're joking. He's going to be out for 2 fucking months. There goes our DH. And then we just have a bunch of guys in the minors. Ugh, bro, that's so dog shit. Already feels like I have to make a trade. How are you doing? Already bad. That's cool. 3-year contract. Great. Ben Joyce numbers not looking good. I mean, it's only a month, but fuck me, dude. Probably hold on to Harry Ford's contract. I don't really want to get rid of Kyle Teal, although he's not looking good so far in 11 games. Harry Ford's also looking bad, but again, it's so early that there's no way to say. I could bring up actually, I could probably just bring up Mackenzie Ortiz to be DH. I probably don't need to call up or trade for anybody. Why is Lombard the third baseman against righties? It should be. I don't care if he's better against righties, but I don't know. It should be fucking Soto. Soto needs the play time. You know, I guess throw Jacob Berry in as a switch. I think Jacob Berry maybe should be our DH. Always have Riley Green against lefties though. I mean, there's not. I don't really want to throw Rainer Arias in, so yeah, I guess Riley Green will be the DH. Honestly, you just switch him. Is his fielding better? No, Riley Green is a better fielder. Yeah, just let Jacob Berry DH, I guess. We're 8-6. We're top of the East, but Jesus. All right, more wins. Christopher Butler, a 22-year-old catcher or 25-year-old catcher, sorry, goes to the Royals, and the Blue Jays get a starting pitcher, 22-year-old. Keep on the IL. I mean, he's not gonna be back for a while. All right, we're 23-11. We are 7.5 up in first place, actually. So while I was immediately panicking, I knew I just had to wait a second. Ryan Amos, 25-year-old, bruised his leg. And then, yeah, we just have Guerrero. He's on the list for 15 more days, but he's going to be out for a while longer. But who knows? Maybe Jacob Berry will shine. Let's sim a little more ahead. I shouldn't have done auto utilize because I don't know where they're going to put him. We're 40-22 though, still 8.5 up. Struggling double-A pitcher. I'm not reading all those. Jackson 290 average, 10 steals, 37 RBIs, 11 homers. Roman Anthony 13 homers, 297, looking good. Gunner 286, doing more of the same, 11 homers, 38 RBIs. Dominguez looking pretty good for his final year. Still don't think I want an extension unless he would sign something cheap. I mean, Guerrero just came back, so doesn't really say much, but he was doing good before he was gone. Riley Green, significant drop in his numbers so far, but still early in the season. Paul Skeens, ERA over 4, but everything else not looking terrible. Win-loss still good. Kyle Teal looking a lot better. Harry Ford looking a little bit better. Vladimir Campillo looking okay. LeBruce over 4. Lombard looking pretty decent. Mizurowski looking pretty decent. Robin Hayes not looking great. How many blown saves do you have, Robin? Only 2. 17 saves otherwise. So even though the ERA is high, he's still locking games down. Porter Hodge looking okay. Drew Thorpe looking real fucking bad. This contract's already looking terrible. And you know what's going to suck is I think I traded Brian Bayo to, I want to say, the I want to say I traded him to the Brewers. No, I don't remember where. Because I had Brian Bayo. We traded for him. And then I didn't have room for him. Plus his money. Problem is I don't remember where I sent him, excuse me. Um, and if he's having a much better season, I'm going to be really sad. Well, I'm not seeing him in anyone's top 5 unless I'm blind. Maybe he's dropping. Maybe he's injured or some shit. I don't know. I can just look for him. I wanted Noah Schultz, but he's also not looking fantastic this season. Okay, I don't care about Mariano Pineda. Where's the player search? Last name. Bayo. Ryan Bayo. He's in the minors with Texas. And he's looking nuts in AA. Where am I? I'm in June. All right, let's see where we stand after the Rockies here. Inflamed hip. God damn it, Jackson. You're not that old. Jason Dominguez fractured his leg. When I'm on the 60 day. What the fuck, bro? Your final year, your contract year, and you're injured too. That is so bad, actually. What a fucking hit to the lineup. Does that mean Rainer Arias has to fucking play? I think he does. Unless I want to make a nice impact trade right now to get another outfielder. Which I might be willing to do. Pending. Guerrero's gone cold, but not by too much. Okay. I need an outfielder. And an outfielder that's not Rainer Arias. Rainer Arias was supposed to be like a prospect guy. Where is he? Center fielder? 27, 78 overall. He's fucking horrible. Yeah, I need another outfielder. I need to find a cheap outfielder, too. Thayer Hope's on a 1 year, batting 253. Bringing over this Red Sox guy could be a move, 29, 92 overall. I might be able to make a move for him, honestly. Jonathan Rodriguez is 34. I'll throw him in. They do not want to take Aaron Judge, which is fine. I'm not calling up Judge to play the outfield, bro. That's a death sentence. I have a lot of good pitching depth. I just don't think I want to throw the Red Sox anything very good. We're close. I don't really. Lee Wong was theirs. I'm not giving him back. I probably could throw them a bone with a closer. They would definitely take Kyle Teal, but I'd rather get someone better than Zaire Hope for Kyle Teal. Our buddy Jackson Churia. Oh no, we had Jason. What am I saying? Jackson is also 29. And Keel Fernandez is out here looking actually pretty good. Jordan Sanchez, I'm pretty sure we traded early on. James Buckner was never good. We're not bringing back 36-year-old Stephen Kwan to the team. I kind of wanted PJ Morlando, but he's not looking fantastic either. Wyatt Langford, the Mets were going to give me, but he's just so much fucking money. I don't even think I can afford him. What else do the Mets have, actually? They sent Max Clark to a big deal. A big deal. I was trying to say pretty big deal. They have Walker Jenkins, so they just signed him to a massive contract. They have Juan Soto. I can't afford. They would actually. The funny part is they would actually take the trade. No, they wouldn't. No, wait. They would. I just can't afford it. That's actually really funny. Yeah, I can't afford his $50 million. But that's crazy that they would actually give me Juan Soto. They're willing to part ways with his contract after 10 years. He would be a fun DH, but I think we'll stick with Guerrero instead of paying $51 million to Soto. Everyone's just making so much money that's like worth having. Charlie Condon's 30, 267 average and 91 overall. Can't afford him either because of the 22 million. I'd have to make like a pretty sizable trade. Cam Smith, 28 million. Andy Pajes at 33. Our old buddy Colton Cowser on a 1 year. Raylor Guerrero. Numbers are not terrible. St. Louis, 84 overall. On the up, he is 27. And they're willing to trade Rainer Arias and Jonathan Rodriguez. What was Jonathan Rodriguez, though? Right fielder, 34, and Rainer Arias is 27. For 1 year of another 27-year-old who's a little bit better. I do cut salary here, and I get a player that's better. So this benefits me in a lot of ways. 34-year-old, he's not going to get better. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this trade. All right, and then we add Braylor Guerrero to take over in right field. So, okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. And even against lefties, I think we're still going to put Braylor Guerrero out there because what choice do I have? You don't play outfield. Oh, you do play right. Wait, you play Vladimir Campillo plays right. Okay, then yeah, you can play first, and then we're fine. And then Guerrero plays first, and we're fine. Okay, this might not be horrible. Cardinals accepted the trade offer. Sounds good to me. Fourth in defense, fourth in speed, first in everything else. We're 9.5 games up in first place. Let's make a save real quick, even though things are not looking great. I also can't trade. I can't even trade like Dominguez's money away. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to. It's not like he's been bad; he's just injured. I'm saying like it'd be worth considering because he's a rental for somebody. Like we'd be able to get a return for him, especially since I don't necessarily consider. Or I'm not really thinking about extending him unless, again, he wanted to take a really cheap extension, which I don't think he's going to, given the fact that Gunnar didn't take a cheap extension. Yeah, so if we got to the 15th, we could also trade Drew Thorpe. Let's auto-fix their lineups. Holiday's no longer injured. He's back. Cool. And we get through the Rocky series with a sweep. Cubs get Eli Donovan, a 24-year-old center fielder. And Athletics get Robert Whitaker, a 20-year-old starting pitcher who looks pretty decent. So that might actually work out for the Athletics' favor. But now it's June 15th. We can look at the trade talks again. Skeens, looking okay, but still downturn. Tony LaBruce looking very nice. Jacob Miz looking really good, actually. Drew Thorpe looking real fucking bad. 75 innings pitched. Barely a higher win-loss, 15 games started. Barton Gross has only pitched AAA, not looking amazing, but not looking terrible. And Patrick Nixon looking really fucking good once again. We also have Ross Prescott we could call up, but I wouldn't mind making an impact trade for with Drew Thorpe, $25 million to get somebody else who's better. Scooble is getting old. I don't really want that contract. But I want like an MLB-ready starting pitcher. That's why we're going to kind of browse ourselves here. Thomas White, Steve Yastrzemski, Michael Foret. We did not want Ben Hess back. Of course, he's having a better year now that he's on the Royals. Whatever. Because dude, he was fucking bad, dude. He was bad for us. Simeon Wood Richardson has a 3-year deal. He's not looking great. Our buddy Quinn Priester is looking only okay. I don't really want to bring him back either. Smith Shawver, man, this fucking contract with the Angels, bro. Such an Angels contract. I've said it so many times since they've signed it. It's just so bad. Durangelo Clinty was not looking good. I could honestly go to Texas. Is a Kumar Rocker on a 3-year deal? He's not looking good. Yamamoto's looking fantastic. $27 million on the second to last year of his deal. And we could necessarily make this trade. It's not that much more money if we also package someone else in. So we could get rid of Drew Thorpe, who's looking terrible. And again, Elmer Ramirez comes here, and of course he looks fucking horrible with us. Why wouldn't he? So this 23-year-old D potential in Tony Irvine. 35-year-old Ethan Tyler. No. They want something a little good in here, which is fair. Emilio Navarro, a 21-year-old D potential, 45 overall. Torrey Irvine is not good, and Drew Thorpe's $25 million to get Yoshinobu Yamamoto to join our pitching staff at age 35. But he's having a fantastic year. He has one more year of control as well. We are trading the years of Drew Thorpe, but it's not much more money. We're actually we're taking on a little bit more, yeah, but I don't know. It might be the better move, honestly. Team's getting weird, man. Team's getting weird. But let's make this trade. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, welcome to Baltimore, man. The Dodgers accepted our trade offer. We have fucking Yoshinobu Yamamoto joining the pitching rotation, dude. That is insane. He's going to be our number 4. Once again, problem though, all fucking righties again. How's Mason Montgomery looking? Awesome, dude. This contract so far, nice. We have him for an extra year. Porter Hodge, looking pretty solid. Brian Hudson, looking very good. So it's Elmer Ramirez not looking great. I don't know if I can send him back down, though. Ben Joyce is not looking fantastic, but also not looking terrible. Robin Hay is also having a little bit of a rough go. So, again, we have options we could pull up. Let me check the roster. We have 25 to 26 because Dominguez on the IL. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the starter department. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we actually have room for one more pitcher. So Juan Urban not looking good. I don't think he's ready to get called up yet. 4.72 ERA in AAA. Yeah, I don't think I trust that yet. Keith Dudley has ascended the ladder. He's looking good in AA. Pedro Fernandez looking good in AAA. So you know what? Let's bring Pedro Fernandez back to MLB to fill up the last slot. I don't know if I can move Elmer. He's out of options. You know what? I might. Right, if I say move AAA, it says you have to DFA him, right? Or pass him through waivers. Yeah, I'm going to try to pass him through waivers. We are 10 games up in first. Red Sox 37-38. Rays 36-38. Yankees. So 3 of the other teams under 500, man. The Blue Jays have just been horrible in the sim. Not been able to bounce back. What are the other standings looking like around the league? Twins 45-30, trying to get back to where they were. We have 2 games up on them. Tigers... 4 games over 500, and the Royals are neutral, so a little bit of a competitive AL Central. In the West, the Astros are back on top, and the Athletics are having a good season. They're 6 games up right now, 2.5 out of first. The Mariners have plummeted, dude. The Mariners have fallen apart when they were like in the playoffs every fucking year. Even the Angels now are in third, only 1 game back, or 1 game under 500. So have to wait and see what happens, dude. The Athletics could be back in the playoffs this year, which is a lot of fun. They might have been in the playoffs another year. I actually can't remember. The wild card currently is the Athletics, Tigers, and Royals, with the Red Sox not even in a playoff spot right now. It'd be kind of really interesting to see if there's no AL East teams besides us this year. But still a lot of season to play, so we'll have to wait and see. The Mets are back on top, dude, 49-25. They're just insane. And the Phillies and Braves are looking really competitive, though, even though they are 7.5 and then 10 games back, respectively. The Marlins 3 games under 500. Nationals just not looking good. It sucks because there was a year where they were almost back in the playoffs, and I thought it was going to continue a trend of them going up, and we see them back, but no. Cardinals lead the Central right now. That's really interesting. The Brewers in second, so that's a really competitive thing going on. Pirates at 500 now, and the Cubs have dropped, and the Reds are just looking bad. Dodgers back on top in the West compared to the Diamondbacks winning it last year. The Diamondbacks 5 games under 500. And the Rockies are actually 10 games over 500. So the Rockies could be in the playoffs this year. This 2034 is shaping up to might be a very interesting playoff picture if things stay the same. Rockies have the top wild card spot with Phillies and Brewers behind. So the Brewers still trying to get back. But yeah, I don't know. This is going to shape out to be a very interesting season. I think we're just going to keep simming forward, though. I don't really want to do any of the plays. They do not have the minimum of AA pitchers on their roster. Okay, let me see if I can actually fix that then. Like there might be someone bad in AAA we can send over to AA. Benito Fernandez, actually, maybe we'll move you to AA. And Elmer is going to get sent to AAA anyway. So, maybe we're okay now? Auto-fix their lineups. Okay. I don't want to auto-fix their pitching staff. I don't want to sign. It's going to be the other guy when he fucking passes through waivers, bro. Don't make me sign another pitcher. Kenzie Mackey. 1 year, 60 mil. Just get back and get in the roster, bro. All right, let's keep moving towards the All-Star break then. Cincinnati claimed Elmer Ramirez, but it was a revocable waiver. Yeah, I guess I will then. Okay. So it didn't really matter. Blue Jays get Ethan Rodriguez. Astros get Luis Polito. 19-year-old left fielder for a 22-year-old relief pitcher. Interesting. And we have the draft. Let's just go straight into the draft. We need fuck. I need to draft like a second baseman. I need to draft like maybe a shortstop, maybe an outfielder. I need some depth. We're 29 though because we lost the World Series. Oh, I skipped the fucking first pick. Damn it. Not that we remember these names anyway. Salvador Guzman, third baseman, goes to Texas for number 2, and number 3 goes to the Blue Jays. Mariano Santos, a starting pitcher. First was James Hunter, a starting pitcher to the Padres. All right, let's go to the Orioles' next pick. Do we have any fielders? We have a shortstop, 18-year-old, righty, healthy. Let's draft him. Brooks Bassett, you are my first pick. All right, let's send him to the Orioles' next pick, number 32. That guy looks okay, 93, but 21, I'm not sure. We have a 19-year-old, draft rank 11, draft rank 4 for me. Draft rank 31. This guy's a little lower, but lower for me. I don't really know how it decides that. This guy, third baseman, he could be a 99, potential to be 87. He's healthy, righty. Let's draft Brandon Odom. I'm sure a lot of those starting pitchers are going to go away. Yeah, makes sense. But I'm not worried about the pitching as much. This guy looks pretty good though. And he's pretty much in the draft rank where he should be. Pick 62, he was 63 for us, so in the draft rank, so we'll take him. We have a second baseman here, but he's only greens. We have a closing pitcher. I don't really feel like I need another closing pitcher or another relief pitcher. There is this good starter here, a righty, so I might go for him. The second baseman might stick around, and I might grab him anyway, even though he's not in the blue numbers. And if he's gone, he's gone, Third baseman here. Starting pitchers, relief pitchers, closers, catchers, first, second. Yep, they're gone. Yeah, they're all gone. Dude, this guy has the potential to be 99. He does bat switch. He could be really bad, though. I'm going to draft him anyway. I guess Jerome Paulson probably could have got a better pick there, but it's fine. We have a center fielder. Let's go to all. We have a relief pitcher who's got decent overall potential. 22 years old, though. Another relief pitcher, center fielder. I'm going to go with the center fielder. I'm going to draft Lawrence Dale. I'm kind of skipping on pitching this draft. Yeah, all the guys left are not great. We should probably go for the guys who have more potential to shake out as decent, like this guy, Marcelo Lorenz. That might be the end. Yep, that is the end of the draft. One game against Seattle, we lose. One of your players has been selected. Would you like to participate? Yes. We're back at Rogers Center? It was here like 2028. Wish I could switch it up myself. But I guess I'll just stick with it. Does it only rotate the same few? Because, like, I would consider switching up since we player lock and shit. But no, it wouldn't let me do it if I player lock. But I could also jump in and player lock. So it's like I could fucking change it myself this year. Just closing my eyes. I can't see the screen right now. If it's Yankee Stadium, that would be really funny. Stop. Kaufman. That's fun. All right, let's do it in Kaufman this year. I'm switching it up manually. Riley Green made it. He is 21. Kyle Manzardo, 31, leading. A lot of Kobe Mayo's here with the Guardians. That's fun. Our old buddy Jack Caglione too at the Dodgers. So we have a couple former Orioles here. Some big Orioles players for us. Both World Series champs with us actually. Kobe Mayo came through against the Dodgers that one year. No, that was the Yankees in the DS in the first year. Yeah. And Caglione, of course, the last couple years we had him. There's Walker Jenkins, though, his first year with the Mets. Either way, Riley Green, we're going to play him. And, we're going to set the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby at Kaufman this year, which it hasn't been there, I think, since, 2012? What did I say? Yeah, I know we're really just speeding through the season. That's kind of what I want. I kind of want to just pluck and play the playoffs, man. That's kind of how the seasons are going to go from here on out.
Let's get right to it.
We've kind of stepped away from, we kind of stepped away from just the, doing all the little games and stuff. I'm speeding towards the end goal now. While still staying somewhat invested in the guys I have, I'm trying to figure it out. All of this is still the learning experience for how we're also going to carry over into 26. But let's see. So the top four are 19, 21, 17, and 18. So I need to hit at least 17. No, I need to technically hit 18. I am the last, so yeah, I have to hit 18. All right, let's get in here. Okay, can you give me a good pitch though? Hoffman's gonna be fucking tough. All right, 1. I mean, if Riley Green doesn't win one, it's okay, but we'll try our best, you know.
His third consecutive home run. That ball is whacked
5.
into the fountain. That is now 5 in a row.
6.
That one out of here.
We'll check out the All-Stars. We'll check out stats and stuff. It just forced me into the home run derby after I skipped that game. Already taking my time out, which is probably not great. I have to triple my number.
Another home run.
Oh, that one out.
No
Thanks.
question about that
This
one.
game.
His
9.
Third in a row. Just 1 minute
10.
remaining. Number 4 in a row.
Perfect. 11.
Back and gone over the bullpen.
Damn.
30 seconds left.
12.
No doubt about that one.
13.
And that one is gone into the party pool.
Okay, it's mostly going to come down to the bonus round.
Has begun.
14.
Another home run.
15.
Gone. That hit the batter's eye.
Shoot. That should be 16.
And that's a home run. He's 60.
Oh, it's out, number 2. All right, one more.
Another home run.
Oh, shoot. Well, that's 18. All right, come on. Can we get 19?
There's number 18.
Please go. No, I got 18.
2 minutes.
Was it a tiebreaker? Oh, I moved on. I actually did advance. Oh, because I hit more than the bottom. Duh. Walker Jenkins at 17. Fuck you, Walker. Get out of here. No, yeah, I was like, shit, wait, I couldn't remember. But no, the bottom was 17, so getting 18 was enough. Our buddy Kobe Mayo, gonna do his thing. I go, am I second again? No, I'm first. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I might lose just off a sim.
Oh, that's a monster home run.
All right, we'll just try to hit as many as we can then.
No doubt about that one.
A little bit of a good
That's
groove
3
to
in a row
start.
now.
Missed. Rock.
No question about that one.
Fudge. I do not have this right now. Struggling.
Another home run. Oh,
6.
that's a monster home
Bro,
run.
Can I have a better pitch than that? What the fuck are you throwing?
There it
7.
is.
I feel like I need at least like 15.
Another home run.
9. We're in the bonus round too.
3 in a row.
I mean, on that. My eye is not seeing the ball well. Here at Kaufman. 3 straight out. That's 4. 4
And
straight
that
outs,
is
brother.
the
Oh my
round.
God.
He finishes
I'm not
with a
getting through.
total of 9.
Kyle Manzardo ended up winning. He beat us, and he beat Steven Cairo.
Ladies and
Congrats to
gentlemen,
Kyle Manzardo, man. I just did not have it with Riley Green, but he gave it a good go. And we can exit now as Kyle Manzardo is your 2034 Home Run Derby champ. But congrats to Riley Green for making it. All right, let's look at things. Let's skip that. Okay, at the All-Star break, Jackson Holliday's looking pretty good. 302 average. Not many home runs, but a lot of RBIs. 15 steals, still using the wheels. 62 runs. Roman Anthony up to 20 homers. He just barely missed that home run derby, I think, and he is a champ, right? No, maybe Jack Caglione beat him. I can't remember. It was the year they faced each other, though. 268 average. I wish that was a little higher, but 63 RBIs, 20 home runs, 53 runs. So, you know, still pretty good. Gunnar Henderson, average is a little dipped, but still okay with 16 homers. He's still on track for like a 30 homer season, 56 RBIs, 48 runs. Haven't seen Dominguez in a while. Riley Green, average has gone up. Still not as good as he had been the other years, but not looking bad. Of course, he made the home run derby, didn't get far. Skeens dropped that ERA. good win-loss, looking pretty good. Kyle Teal has improved. Guerrero is looking pretty solid for the time he's played as a DH or and first base, so not upset about it. Harry Ford, not looking great. Tony LaBruce looking pretty good. Campillo looking good. Lombard looking pretty good. Robin Hayes still not looking great. Mizurowski has gone up. He's gotten worse. That's unfortunate because, man, he was looking good. Keith Dudley looking good in the minors. Porter Hodge, though, looking good. Pedro Fernandez. Joyce still not looking good with us. Brailer Guerrero looking fine. Dorian Soto and Yamamoto looking nuts. Jacob Berry. It is interesting to have Yamamoto in the AL now. Brian Hudson, fantastic. Mason Montgomery, what a 1-2 punch in the pen. Patrick Nixon looking good. Ross Prescott really looking good in AAA, so might be able to bring him up. Also got the trade block. Since, trade deadline's coming up. Juan Soto is on the trade block. That's so funny. He's not looking too good this year, though. 251 average. Home run numbers have dropped pretty significantly, and the strikeouts are up. More strikeouts than hits. Soto's not looking too good, and he's dropping well. If other teams want him, that's fine by me. I don't think it's smart to go after him. We'll also be able to sign our draft pick soon. Let's look. Riley Green, Yamamoto, and Holiday are all-stars, although Yamamoto really should be an all-star, not for us. Most of his season came with the Dodgers, of course. Felman Celestin and Julio Rodriguez, despite how bad the Mariners had been. We have a White Sox, Dakota Jordan. Let's look at the all-star voting. Yamamoto, we have, no other starters really in the running, which is kind of crazy, because Patrick Nixon looks pretty damn good. Brian Hudson, Mason Montgomery, though, they lead the closing pitcher category. Bobby Gooch. Yeah. So that's fun. We have some relievers, at least. Bullpen looks decent. Otherwise, yeah, Pedro Fernandez, not good. Robin Hayes, not great. After he was an all-star, I think, last year, actually, Robin Hayes. Yeah, 2032 and 3, he was an all-star. Not this year. We do not... Kyle Teal is in some vote conversations, but not much. Not a great year from him. Campillo, pretty far down. Guerrero, pretty far down. Jackson is, like you said, the starter, though. Look, 2 former fucking Orioles lead the vote charge for third base. I have thought about... Believe me. I know it's kind of bullshit that they signed him to the contract, but if I gave them enough stuff, I feel like I could get Caminero back. I just want Harry Ford back, honestly. But we also don't have Kyle Teal after this year. That's the rough part. But I could always call up Rainiel Rodriguez. Numbers aren't great. You guys want Dorian? You guys want George Lombard? I still can't even afford it. That's the crazy part. And no, they just really don't. They're not going to give me him. Dude, I miss him. He was so good. All right, well, we'll go in. Probably as Riley Green. They'll probably player lock as Riley Green. Play a game. Yeah, stop simulating. Play a game, though. Come on. I'll play full game so I can actually pick the stadium. No, it's... Oh, no. It's going to take forever. It's going to take forever to load, the... I didn't mean to go to custom stadiums. Sometimes I hate this menu. Load faster. Please. I'm begging. But yeah, at this point, it feels like we're just going to do a whole damn season in an episode. All right, we're here. And we're going to make it at Kauffman. Yamamoto is the starter. Drew Kelly is the NL starter. Oh my god, Yamamoto's 10-0, bro. Cy Young? He's probably not going to even win it with us. I bet you his numbers are going to fucking dip. Kauffman Stadium for All-Star Game 2034. Yamamoto is on the mound. Now go to manager, substitutions, and then... There we go, R2. Riley Green is your player lock. There we go. NL leads with a home run, of course, off of Yamamoto. Brother!
Yeah, here we go. Relay, hit me.
Third. Nope. It's a triple. The guy I knocked
Batting
out.
third.
Oh, we got out of it. Okay.
Baltimore Orioles.
Now I'm
The
facing
left
Crew
fielder,
Kelly.
Riley Green.
Oh, it's Miami. I was like, what? What color scheme am I looking at? Throwing me off. And I grounded. Dude, I'm just not on it anymore. I suck at hitting. I suck at hitting. Bad read. This is tough. And it's 2-0.
Now batting the left fielder.
At least I face a righty this time.
Green.
And I'm under it. That's a shallow fly out. Not every year is your year. Typecast. What is wrong with his numbers? Or they were not loading in for a second. I did not mean to throw to first. I pressed the wrong button. And it's 6-0, and I was pinch hit for it. What a fucking shit ass all-star game. Lost the home run derby, didn't do shit today. Yamamoto was bad in the fucking thing. We did nothing. Dude, the NL is so dominant for some reason. Whatever. We move forward. Okay. It's going to be draft pick soon. Pedro Reyes, a first baseman, goes to the Mariners. The Blue Jays get Johnny Farmello and Andre Palante. Today's the day to sign draft picks. Oh, God. We're losing games, too. Contract extensions. Kyle Teal I'd actually consider. But then you guys, like, have control, don't you? 1 more year renewable, 3 years of ARB. You have 1 more year of ARB. Tony LaBruce has 2 more years of ARB. Mizzy is the only one I have to worry about, and I'm not really sure I want to extend him. Porter Hodge, he's been pretty good that I might give him a 1 year. Pedro Fernandez, you have control. Orion Soto, you have control. Ross Prescott also, I think, has control. Jacob Berry has control. Yeah, a lot of these guys are controllable. Porter Hodge. I'd throw you like 1 year 9. He wants an extra year. 1 year 18. Okay. So 9 a year. It's not terrible. I don't think I want to ink you to a 5-year extension. He's willing to take a pay cut, which is good. 3 years 53. Salary's too low. 3 years 53.5, 53.6, 54. No, he's not willing to take a pay cut. What's his current salary? 18.5? 18.3? All right. He's getting the same pretty much. LaBruce, I wouldn't mind having long term. Depends on how cheap he's willing to be, though. He wants 20 a year. Honestly, I'm not opposed horribly to a 5-year deal for him, but he's 30. What if we did? His ideal salary is 19 for a 2-year deal and 28 for a 3-year. 3 year 70. He's willing to take that. Okay. I'm okay with that. And we get a pitcher that actually can stay. Mackenzie, how long are you here? Oh, 2039 at least. That's some shit I'm good with. Let's sign draft picks. Number 1 priority probably should be Brandon Odom. He was my first overall. Let's throw Brooks Bassett in there as well. Yeah, I think we'll throw Elvis Mato as well. These guys are all the most interested in signing. So let's finalize that plan and move forward. Third base looking kind of rough. I might be willing to part ways with Lombard. I mean, but in 52 games, he's still looking pretty good. Dorian Soto's gone cold, but he's not even that bad. We also have upcoming prospects, so you know what? I don't think there's any terrible move. Like, I don't think I have to make any terrible like dastardly moves. None of these guys are super expensive either. It's just the big contracts that are a lot of money. Like Dominguez, who we can't trade because he's injured anyway. And I'm just not convinced I'm going to hold on to Dominguez. As much as I've had such a good time with Jason Dominguez on the team, I don't know. It would have to be a cheaper contract, and I'm not really willing to. I'm not really willing to give him a lot of money. They also aren't showing him, which is weird. I don't know why, but yeah, the team is still good. I'd honestly be willing to find a new catcher. I'd be willing to trade Harry Ford. He's been really bad this year. He's getting older. And I don't know if Rainiel Rodriguez is a sure thing. So if there's another righty catcher out there that I can rely on, I'd be willing to take it. Augustine Ramirez, nah, he's pretty fucking bad and older, so that's not a good choice. Also, I don't want to help out any AL East teams. I don't really want to help out the Mets either. It's so hard to come across a good catcher. Brandon Baldwin's another lefty. I'd rather get a righty, honestly. Kevin Parada. Thyron Lirozano. Logan O'Hoppy's a 77. Francisco Alvarez still a 93 on the final year of his deal. This would also help the Mets in theory, so I don't really want to do that. I might end up just holding on to Harry Ford for the rest of the year. I mean, I have him for a whole nother year. Caleb Lomavita, he's steadily dropping. Lawrence Horn, Ivan Herrera. There's just no good catchers out here, man. Moises Ballesteros not looking great. Ethan Salas out here not looking fucking great. Won Young Cho, 20-year-old, 72 overall, looking pretty good for Pittsburgh, actually. And they're interested in making that deal. He's 20 and a B potential. It's because it's Harry Ford. But they're willing to take Rainiel Rodriguez, a 27-year-old, 81 overall, straight up for that? For Won Young Cho? That's a little bit of a money dump, and I'm not upset about it. I'm going to have to send him down, but I'll take Won Young Cho. Rainiel Rodriguez never got playtime with us, unfortunately, but sometimes it's how it be. Yeah, move you to AAA. There we go. September call-ups, I'd actually like to bring Aaron Judge up. I mean, we have enough slots for everybody except for, I'll be able to bring up Judge with September. But I'm saying, like, otherwise, like, I don't really see any huge trades I have to make unless I really want to cut bait with Misiorowski early. And I'm not sure I necessarily want to. He is 31, though. We have other pitching options. But again, he's like a proven MLB pitcher. $22 million for him. If the trade is right, maybe. Chase Hampton not looking much better. Chase Dollander out here is 2 more years, and he's had a pretty solid year with the Rays. 32 years old, though. Yeah, they would need more. He is their best pitcher. How's Cade Horton been? Not good. Okay. Let's keep Chase Dollander in mind. Chase Petty, 27 million. Like, I want kind of same money range. And again, I want like a proven arm. Wow, Detroit has Steve Yastrzemski, a lefty, 25 years old, and a 305. We could trade away the former Cy Young, who's going to leave after this year, for a guy who has a lot of control. Yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye to Jacob Misiorowski. If Jacob Misiorowski had a lockdown year, I would have said, like, maybe I would have thought about extending him, but he did not have a lockdown year. So we cut a lot of money here. And the Tigers get an MLB proven pitcher for a playoff push. So I think it makes sense. And we're going to take Steve Yastrzemski over to our team. Pitching rotation. Let's get Steve Yastrzemski in there. I like that. Jackson Holiday, 2034 appearance. Yamamoto, of course, got a 2034 appearance. Brian Hudson and Mason Montgomery both got all-star appearances. That's cool. Yeah, Keith Dudley is on the rise, bro. I can send Robin Hayes down to AAA, and I can call up Keith Dudley to try. Add him to 40-man. And let's move him to MLB. Which means I probably have to send somebody else down to AA. Which is fine. Yeah, I'll send Danny Flores down to AA. And that kind of fixes the issue. And we give Keith Dudley a shot because, man, Robin Hayes has not looked good. Keith Dudley will get a shot in the MLB. Pedro fucking Fernandez also not looking great in MLB. Let's go pitching rotation. Throwing a rookie in the deep end at this point to be our closing pitcher. A little tough, but we'll give him a shot, I guess. We're still in a good position, right? I mean, yeah, we are 14.5 up. Red Sox have fallen to 500. Holy shit. We're now third in defense, fourth in speed. Team's still looking real good. Let's keep simming. Auto fix our lineups. We get Steve Yastrzemski from the Tigers, and they get Jacob Misiorowski, Cy Young winner in 2032. That brings Jacob Misiorowski's time with us to an end. Today's a day to sign draft picks. We are losing a lot of games, though. A little concerning. No one is ready just yet to sign. Okay. Today's a day to sign draft picks. All right, Brooks Bassett's ready to sign. He wants 2.8. What if I give you 2.86? And he's signing with us. Okay, hopefully he's actually good. He's got blue potential possibilities, so hopefully he's as good as advertised. You're not even that interested. You're a 99 shortstop with a switch hitter. I'll put you in here because I actually do kind of want you. I don't have anyone on my trade block. Cole Young is on the trade block, shortstop. Wow, I mean, he's 30 years old. A lot of money out there. Not having a terrible year. They're just willing to, I guess, part with his contract. I don't know. I'm not so sure. And it tells you what they're seeking. So the Red Sox want a first baseman. And the Mets have a couple of these guys out here. I mean, mainly it's Soto, and then this guy, another shortstop. 1-year deal, $11 million. Yeah, nothing on the trade block is super appealing to me looking at this. Yeah, this just switches teams, which is not... I don't think I have any trades I want to make other than the ones I've already done. Like, I feel pretty good. The only thing I do necessarily kind of worry about is if Jackson goes down, we don't have second base depth. So maybe I should try to find a backup second baseman. Yolan Cespedes. Get away from these guys. Will Wagner's out here. I mean, I guess they don't have to be fantastic. Someone that can play the position. But they also need to have minor league options. Frederick Navarro does. He's in the minors. He's a 79 overall switch hitter, 24 years old. But he's making $14 million. Holy shit, no. It'd have to be someone cheap. That is ridiculous. Nolan Gorman is expensive. Ramon Palmero, 31-year-old, 72. I could always sign someone from the free agent pool as well. Jose Castro, 23-year-old, 80 overall, 297 average with the Mets. I might be able to... I might throw you guys a bone. Do I want to throw the Mets a bone, though? Can't throw them Pineda. He's injured. Chris Shelley. Ryan Amos. Maybe. Dylan O'Ray and Jonathan Robertson. No, not close enough. JJ Friedenberg. No, they're just too bad. Daniel Vasquez. That brings us a lot closer. Because I have other shortstop options. It's second base that's the issue. Daniel Vasquez, 30-year-old. Where did I even get this fucker? Crazy part is he's improving at age 30 as a C potential. I think it's Ryan Ames that doesn't help. They're searching for first baseman, so I thought that would help. Oh, I didn't throw a first baseman in. No, I did. I threw a bad one in. Yeah, they'll take like a B potential guy. These guys are looking so good. Like, I don't want to really give up any of them. A 48 overall B potential, he's the most I'd be willing to give up. So maybe we can actually find a common ground somewhere. I'm not trying to help the Mets get even better. Tyler Robertson, Mario Castro, Roger Curran would send it. Yeah, he's still good. That's why. Petey Halpin. I don't want to give him. I don't want to give him that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get Jose Castro. I just don't think I have anyone that I could offer. Maybe Maddox Bruns, who is okay in the minors. Peter Fernandez, 26-year-old. I mean, it says he's getting hot. I just don't. I don't know if Maddox Bruns is ever gonna find a spot here. I could always throw them Elmer. Maddox Bruns does get the job done. I just don't know if it's worth it. Martin Gross looks worse, but he's also younger and has a lot of control. But doesn't Maddox Brun also have a lot of control? Yeah. What's Rhett Wexler? Also quite a bit of control. But I'm not convinced that Rhett Wexler is going to get better, per se. So Rhett Wexler might be the guy I throw. Rhett Wexler might be the guy I throw. Oh, but his stats are good in the minors. Now it's like, I don't know. And Joyce ERA skyrocketing. So maybe that might be the move. Ben Joyce, Chang Ho Chu, Mario Castro, 23-year-old C potential. Yeah, cut Ben Joyce's money. But then I might make another trade to get some bullpen help. Trading Elmer Ramirez, maybe again. Just trade him to a team that's not fucking contending, please. Diego Castillo. He's still out here? Damn. Zach Agnos, we trade away that Of course he's better. Of course he's fucking better. Every time I trade one of these motherfuckers, they're better when they leave, and I don't get it. Pisses me off. They're always better. Chris Bubich still out here. He's out with the Diamondbacks now. $12 million out here for a 2.84 ERA. I mean, he looks good. He's another lefty, but I could use a righty flamethrower type. I don't think I'm going to find a righty flamethrower type. Abner on his deal. He's not even looking great. Hunter Gaddis. Looking okay. Last year of his deal, though. But I guess we only had Ben Joyce for the year anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Ryan Kierkegaard is kind of in the same spot. He is a righty. He is getting worse, but his numbers are better. This is the Rays I'd be helping. That might be the move. Blake Obama, though, still out here? He's looking fucking good. He's a lefty. And he's cheap, and I think he still has control. He does. They would take the former Robin Hayes, but I don't really want to give up on Hayes just yet. Another thing. God, my catcher room actually looks really good now. John Pollard. Yeah, just it's so hard to give up some. Like, I know I'm prospect hugging when I'm still in win now mode. It's just hard. If I throw in Jonathan Robertson and Dylan O'Ray, they're willing to make the move. So maybe I'll throw in Dylan O'Ray. JJ Freenberg, no, it doesn't get us over the hump. I wanted McKinley, though. I took him in the Rule 5, so I kind of want to hold on to him. Probably could throw them 2 shortstops, honestly. Tyler Robinson gets us so close, though. 3-person trade, though, for Blake Obama. I mean, he is an A potential with a lot of control. Thing is, I'm also not making up room in my bullpen. Like, I could use another slot. Okay, I actually might be I might be willing to trade, like, Robin Hayes or something. If it means getting these 2 relief pitchers that look pretty good. There's just no guarantee that you're going to be better. I'm not sure if Robin is going to be better. And Pedro Fernandez, Rich Campaneris. Jerome Hilton doesn't get us there. That's the crazy part. Maybe if I switch out Dylan O'Ray for Jonathan Robertson. So close. Not giving up one of my top prospects in baseball, you know what I'm saying? Daniel Vasquez, the 30-year-old shortstop, they are willing to take. So Elmer Ramirez, Jerome Hilton, Daniel Vasquez for Blake Obama and Tom Kim to join the bullpen. We have a nice righty at 19 years old with plenty of control. Blake Obama, a lefty with plenty of years of control. We cut some more budget. Yeah, and Elmer Ramirez, he's just not working out in Baltimore. He's just not working out in Baltimore. So we bring both those guys here. And I think that actually is fine in our slots. We're just missing more double A guys now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're in triple A. 11, 12. Sorry, Rich. I'm sending you to double A. They need a spot. Pedro's not working out. Bring up Tom Kim. Add a 40-man. Move to MLB. Did you play? Oh, did he not play in the MLB? Oh, God. Then maybe I shouldn't have brought him up, actually. Maybe I should have brought Juan Urban. Yeah, fuck it. Give him a shot. Fuck it. Give him a shot. I'm sorry, kid. And that other, Blake Obama is here. Yeah, okay. That's good. So we have 5 here. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay, we have 13. 2 catchers. First baseman. Ari McKenzie. I don't necessarily need Jose Castro up, but I guess we'll leave him up. McKinley, does he have to stay in the MLB, though? He must be kept on your 26, man. That's so ass, dude. I don't want to place him on waivers. Like, I don't want to hold on to him, so... Otherwise, yeah, it looks like everyone else is staying the same. Braylor Guerrero will stay up for now, and he's been pretty decent. Jacob Berry's still here as well. I don't think we're going to make any more trades. I think that's kind of how it's going to be. Kind of going to be how it's going to be. Let's make another save. Like I said, there's way more of the spreadsheety shit today. Alright, let's keep moving day by day. Okay, perfect, a shortstop. DH, doesn't matter. Shortstop. DH, there you go. Doesn't really fucking matter to me, just do your shit. Today's on draft picks. We split the series with Kansas City. The Rays have shot up over 500. I mean, the Red Sox are also back over 500. We're still 13 games up. We just can't lose anymore. Red Sox made official and placed Edwin Arroyo on the trading block. You may be able to improve the team by trading for him. They've never really hit me with those before. Also, I really don't want his contract. 7 years? I mean, he's 30. I mean, the numbers are good, but he doesn't have a spot. And he could play second and third. What's his age, though? He's 30. He's improving, and he's a switch hitter, and I could trade Lombard directly. Lombard has looked really good. I don't really want to trade Soto, either. Eric McMahon. Younger guy. We just got Steven. I thought I just got that guy. Roger Curran almost gets us there. 25-year-old left fielder. Do I want to say goodbye to Jacob Berry, 32 years old? Maybe. He has more strikeouts than hits. Not getting any younger. He is also a switch hitter. He does have a lot of control. Arroyo does also have a lot of control, however. But Jacob Berry's also a lot cheaper. So that's the difficult part. If Dominguez was still here, I'd actually probably be willing to make that trade, but I can't really afford to make that trade. I like the idea that he's a switch hitter, though. I could trade Lombard straight up. I just don't know if I want to trade Lombard straight up. And it's the Red Sox, man. Cabral brings us close. I'd actually be willing to part ways with Cabral, so maybe I can finesse this shit. The trades have gotten tougher. Well, even Dorios doesn't even get us there. Excuse me. Yeah, Roger Curran would get us over the hump. Yeah, excuse me, they just want something like real valuable. Yeah, maybe the trade's just not worth it. Because honestly, the contract isn't disgusting. But honestly, if he's on the trade deadline now, if he doesn't get traded this year, he could always be traded in the offseason. We could always make a move, you know what I'm saying? So, right now, I think I'm just going to ride the way it is. They said today was a day to sign draft picks. Braden Odom, you're the one I want the most. So, he wants 3.2. Give him 3.4. And he's signing with us. Hopefully, he's actually good. I don't know what our bonus allotment is looking like now. 3 million still. Okay. Center fielder, relief pitcher. Might go after Marcelo. I'm not going to sign him right away because I think I'm still going to go after Matos or even Paulson. And I think I'm going to switch Paulson to 1 so his motivation goes up because there's not that many days left. Boston, we win 2. Diego Santiago goes to the Angels and the Marlins from the trade to get Eric Manuel. So, interesting trade. Closing pitcher for a right fielder. 7 years remaining, too, for Santiago. Day to sign draft picks. Marcelo's still the only one of the group interested. We have to wait a little bit. We lose the last game to the Red Sox. Another day to sign draft picks. No more trade deadline moves, though. I'm done with that. Probably going to end up going for Matos. Because he's going to be good the next time we can, which should be a day from now. Yep, today's the day to sign draft picks. Elvis Matos. He wants 810. He declined. Needs a few days before he considers an offer. Jerome is still not interested enough. I'm not really going with Marcelo until I absolutely have to. Justin Crawford goes to the Phillies. I thought he was a draft pick for the Phillies. So he left and now he's back? The Blue Jays get Jeff Stratton, a 20-year-old catcher, and Adolfo Robles, a relief pitcher. Interesting. Manny Cedeno goes to the Mets from the Yankees. 27-year-old shortstop. And the Yankees get Lou Caruso and Nolan McLean. Really? Interesting. So they traded away a starting pitcher for a shortstop. Kai Ashton goes to the Athletics from the Cubs. The Cubs get a little bit of a package there. A 21-year-old center fielder, Michael Faulkner, 19-year-old relief pitcher, Derek Stockton, and a 20-year-old shortstop, Esteban Sierra. So a little bit of a prospect haul for an aging closing pitcher. Interesting move. Today's trade deadline, I don't care. Today's the deadline to sign draft picks. That's what I do care about. Jerome, I'm going to throw the bag at you. He's signing with us. Let's go. Awesome. Okay. Didn't expect it. Elvis, I'll throw you whatever. You're declining. Okay, Elvis, sorry. See you later. Lawrence Dale is interesting. Lorenzo's still interested. Let's throw Lawrence Dale something. He's going to decline. Like I said, I'm just going to throw the money out. Whatever you need, Michael. Marcelo, sorry. Marcelo will join us. Not looking amazing, but we can always use him for something else. And we'll throw the rest of the money at Merced. He's not signing. That is the end of the drafts. And we made no trades. We are looking good, though. 12.5 up in first place, 72 and 42. Team looks good. Don't really care as much about this stuff. Team is still looking solid. Gunnar Henderson, 23 homers. Roman Anthony, 23. Dominguez is still on the fucking IL. Shame, dude. His last year is just going to not be memorable with the Orioles. All right, let's keep moving then. September call-ups. Dominguez is eligible. Yeah, I'll do auto for now. I'll fix the roster, don't worry. Because McKinley has to stay here, bro. I thought I traded you. No, I didn't. He's out of minor league options. Do you have minor league options? You do. Sorry, Brailer. I don't want to send you down, though, but I don't think I have a choice. I don't think I have a choice. It's McKinley, man. How have you been? You've been really good since getting called up. Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm really surprised. Jose Castro also this year has been pretty good between the two teams. He didn't play very much. You have options, right? You oughta. Yeah, you have multiple. Okay, I'm gonna send you to AAA. Sorry, Jose. You were really only here as a backup in case Jackson gets injured. For now, at least. Okay. I don't. Yeah, I think we're just gonna sim to September call-ups. 24 days. Yeah, that's fine. I wrote auto-utilize, but I kind of want to do this myself. Should Dominguez really play right field? Probably not. Switch the two. Let Jason Dominguez DH while we're here. Guerrero is back to playing first. Campillo hasn't even been bad, though, but Guerrero has been very good in his year so far in 80 games, so not bad. Dominguez back. I just don't think Dominguez should play the field. I don't really know if that actually matters in MLB The Show, but I'm a little skeptical, so I'm going to be skeptical. Jacob Berry's just getting playtime this year. Against lefties, yeah, Brother Guerrero probably should just get the thing. No, I like Gunner at third. Braylo Guerrero can probably play against the righties. Yeah, I like that more. Okay. Not bad. Alright, that's how it rides. Rotation still looks good. Patrick Nixon. Fucking great year, buddy. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, a little bit worse, but still overall good. Skeens has not had an amazing year, but not a bad one either. Yastrzemski still looks good, and LaBruce looks good. Of course, we extended LaBruce, so yeah. All right. Send the September call-ups. Keep moving. Lose 2 to the Mets, of course. Still feel the pain of last year. All right, September call-up time. We have 2 slots open. First slot, going Aaron Judge for at least a game. How many slots do we have on the 40-man? 26 plus 12 is 38 plus 1. We have 1. I want Judge to get his ring, man. I want Judge to get his ring. So for 1 fucking game, he's going to DH. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if he actually plays any. I hope he does. Oh, we need 28. We can also have another pitcher. So I'll probably call up Ross Prescott. There we go. Oh my god. AAA doesn't have enough pitchers on their pitching staff. Sounds like a you fucking problem, bro. I can't send one up from AA, though. I'm just gonna have to sign a free agent, a shitty free agent. Oh, it's Clark. I have to pay him $1 million. Pay him $780, I guess. Get someone in AAA. I don't give a shit. Fortunate. There you go. You happy? Everyone happy now? Alright. Let's see. Has Judge actually gotten to play any? Because then I'll send him down. I don't give a shit. I just want to see if he's gotten any at-bats. No! I have to throw him in, man. I have to, like, hop into a game and throw him in late game. I'll just do play full game and I'll sim forward and then I'll, like, pinch hit him late. Sorry. I know this is so stupid. I don't know who's pitching today. Is it Yamamoto's day? Shit. Yeah, it's Yamamoto's day. Football game. Royal Park, Camden Yards. Yamamoto. Let Aaron Judge hit. I'll get an AB with him. I'll get an AB with him. Baltimore. We're at Camden Yards. Jimmy Palmer. Jesus, he's got anger in his eyes. He's like, I'm sick of being on the fucking Angels. Get me out of here. That's hard. Yeah, I'll hit with Dominguez. It's been a minute. This might be his last ride with the team, so, you know. And I did a bad swing. Unfortunate. Aaron Judge is back, baby. This way, he's played a game, which means if we win the World Series, he gets a ring. That was a pitch I should have hit. I just want to get Aaron Judge a fucking ring in this stupid timeline, man. He deserves one. Damn it. Like, he's not going to be on the playoff roster. I need guys that'll actually give me a chance to win. Anyway, let's sim all the way to the 9th inning. 1-1. Angels lead by 3. Well, we're down by 2 in the bottom of the 9th, so I guess I'll try to still win it. I need to start hitting.
Number 13.
Just so late on every fucking pitch, dude. I tried to be early on that one. I think I was too early. Yeah. That's embarrassing. Am I just bad at MLB The Show now? Like I hadn't played consistently as much as I did, and because now we're on like a three or four stream like bad streak of I can't hit the ball. Actually, not even per se, because the game against the Red Sox and the DS, I actually did really well. Well, we're down to our last out. Just like that. Guerrero keeps the hopes alive. What a fucking insane team I've built over the past decade. Harry Ford. Kyle Teal is on the bench. Yeah, go to Kyle.
Hitting for the Orioles. Number 89, Kyle Teal.
Swing. Son of a bitch. Dude, the Mets pitcher 16 wins, tied for the fucking league. And Jimmy Palmer pitched 8 fucking innings with 10 Ks. Our team just got rocked. Oh my god. Tom Kim got the loss too, the rookie, after I was glazing him. Whatever, let's just get through the season. I'll fix their lineups. I don't give a shit. Oh my god, did we get swept by Toronto? Well, we won 100. We went 162 as predicted. We're gonna take on the winner of the wild card. But oh my god, a 4-game sweep to Toronto towards the end when the Torontos has been as bad as they've been. I mean, I'm glad we're back in the playoffs, but Jesus Christ. And the Mets are back. They're the 1 seed. League leaders. Yamamoto in ERA. Yamamoto in winning percentage. Holiday in triples, and Holiday in WAR. Again, dude, he's been a league leader in WAR so many years. 9 WAR, bro. What's his WAR at career-wise at this point? 55 career WAR. 9 WAR, 9 WAR, 9.4. He's put up 3 separate 9 WAR years. Almost a 4th. He's just so good. Yeah, and it looks like he had a good year again. He batted .305 with 36 doubles, 29 homers, 180 hits, 19 steals. Down from last year, but overall, fucking he had another fantastic season. Jackson Holiday, once again. We don't have any awards this year. MVP goes to Josu Briseno. Riley Green ended up batting .300 with 29 homers, but yeah, just couldn't keep up with the other two. So Riley Green, though, MVP 3. Not bad. Cy Young, Yamamoto was in the running, and Misiorowski was actually number 2. He picked it up in Detroit, and Detroit had the Cy Young winner anyway with Thomas White. So they had the MVP and the Cy Young winner. That's nuts. Batting title goes to Briseno, 329. Cash Fernandez won reliever of the year. So I guess the A's just wanted another reliever from that one team. The Cubs, I think it was. I can't remember. Rookie of the year goes to Chase Harlan. Jackson Holiday almost won the Hank Aaron Award. He's Hank Aaron 2. Yamamoto was Gold Glove 2. Kyle Teal won a Gold Glove. Jackson Holiday won a Gold Glove. Riley Green won a Gold Glove. Braylor Guerrero was in the running, especially when he was a trade to make up for Dominguez. That's cool. Silver Sluggers. No one for us. Torkelson. Holiday won it for second. Caminero, you hurt me. Gunnar Henderson won it for shortstop with 32 bombs, 282 average, 105 RBIs in his age 32 season, bro. Riley Green won and won. Julio Rodriguez, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Weren't you an Oriole at like the beginning of this? Nope. He was Minnesota. Okay. Yep. Okay. NL. Walker Jenkins in his first year with the Mets, 39 bombs, 129 RBIs, and 296 average, bro. The Mets are scary. Oh, wrong button. Henry Ortiz wins the Cy Young. Yuri Perez and Quinn Matthews. Quinn Matthews, bro. He's the one that fucking shut us down last year in the World Series, too. Joey Masterson wins the batting title. Ron Kell, reliever of the year. Rookie of the year, Miguel Guerrero. Walker Jenkins won the Hank Aaron Award as well. So, damn, what a fucking year for Walker Jenkins. He didn't get the home run championship, though, so someone else must have more. Theophanopoulos, Gold Glove pitcher. Spiastera catcher. Eldridge. Keyshaw. Collier. Made. Morlando. Gilbert. Smith. Silver Sluggers. Bove for DH. Basayo actually won it for catcher out with the Rockies. Steven Cairo. Ronald Reyes. Matt Shaw with the Phillies in his contract. Carson Williams, Walker Jenkins, of course, Corbin Carroll, Jimmy Harden. So Corbin Carroll's still out here doing shit. And we get to playoffs. Injured list? Uh-oh. Oh, it's Ashton. Okay, it's just minor leaguers. Not really as worried about that. Standings. Let's see. So we clinched the division and the best record in the AL, 162. We are 15 games up in first place. The Red Sox get a wild card spot, 85 and 77, and the Rays ended up sneaking out a wild card spot, 85 and 77. The Yankees and Blue Jays under 500. Even with those 4-game sweep against us, the Blue Jays could not make any significant ground to go anywhere. We move over to the Central. The Tigers win the Central. Clinched the division 87-75. They were 5 games up over the Twins, who did not make the playoffs. No other team in the Central made the playoffs except for the Tigers. The Twins only 2 games over 500. The rest of the teams under. The Athletics win the West at 99-63. What a fun season. The Athletics are looking good this year. The Astros make a wild card spot, 90 and 72. Every other team under 500, man. What happened to the Mariners? Don't really know. And the Angels had a fall off as well. So the Astros, Red Sox, and Rays get the wild card spots here. The NL East, it was the Mets who also clinched the best record in their division, or in the league, 99-63. So they actually had one less win than us. Phillies, 84 and 78, get a wild card spot. Marlins at 500. Rays and Nationals under. The Brewers actually ended up taking the Central over the Cardinals, 97-65, 14 games up. So they're back in the playoffs and looking hungry. But the Cardinals still sneak out a wild card spot. Their first good year in a while. Every other team in the Central under 500. Then the Dodgers win the West again. They managed to top every other team. The Rockies end up missing the playoffs, 2 games under 500. The Giants 500, and the Diamondbacks, I guess, head-to-head were better than the Giants because 81 and 81, they squeak out the last wild card spot. Phillies, Cardinals, Diamondbacks in the wild card. That's how it's going to be. Mets number 1, Milwaukee 2. The Dodgers are in the wild card against Arizona. Philly is in the wild card against St. Louis. We are the number 1 seed. The Athletics on the other side, the number 2 seed, Boston, Houston. So we might either play a new team in Houston or we might face Boston yet again. And we have Detroit back in the playoffs and Tampa Bay on the other side. That's also a new team to see back in the playoffs. So that's exciting. Let's see who we're going to end up playing. Maybe sim forward. It's Boston. I feel pretty confident that we could beat Boston on sim. I'm a little scared to do so. I mean, like, because I always give myself the 1-game buffer, but I could always do the management thing. You know what I mean? Say, oh, I need to fix my lineups and my teams. So actually, thank God the game stopped me. Who's on the playoff roster? Bruce Yastrzemski? Why is he sent down? Who the... What? No. Get off the fucking playoff roster. Stop fucking with my rosters, bro. Steve Yastrzemski, get off, and Barton, get off the playoff roster. You're not supposed to be here. Holy shit, I'm tired of the game fucking with my shit. You're all supposed to be here. Tom Kim got sent down. They brought up Keith Dudley. I'm willing to give it a shot. Ortiz is back up. I could bring up Casto and probably because I don't know. I'm sure Judge got sent down, right? Like Brailer Guerrero is up and Barry and Judge got sent down. Okay. I kind of would like Barry back though, to be honest. Kind of would like Barry back. I want to switch hitter. I mean, Campillo is getting better. That's good. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know who I would send down. Do I want Brailer Guerrero here? Like, I don't know. Not bad. Maybe I should just let the team ride for now. Make sure the lineups are right. So we have against righties, switch all lefties, Guerrero and Soto. Against lefties, we're missing a player. I think it's right field. Yeah. Against lefties, man, I don't like that. So maybe that's why we need Mackenzie Ortiz. He can't play right field. Oh, he can. I'm wrong. Okay. And yeah, Mackenzie Ortiz can play right. And Pio can also play right. Mackenzie can play left. I don't think I should pull Riley Green. I mean, it's Riley Green. So I think this is how the team just will look. A little nervous, but hoping it shakes out. Wanted to fix my pitching because they fucked with my pitching. Before I actually save, let me make sure the rotation's right. Yeah, it's already not. We're missing someone. Fremsky, get over here. Okay. That's the rotation. How did Skeens look? 402 in the reg season. Oh, the numbers got reset, so I don't really get to see. Good year out of Roman Anthony. 30 home runs, 100 RBIs, almost 40 doubles. So yeah, another pretty solid year from Roman Anthony. Second year of the contract. Gunner, we said had a good year, 282, almost over 30 home runs yet again, over 40 doubles. Strikeouts were much higher this year, but we've seen him also regulate, so no need to panic just yet. Riley Green had a very good year. Like we said, he was in the running for MVP, I think. He was MVP 3. Yeah, just another really good Riley Green season. Got that average regulated. Of course, we didn't have Dominguez for most of the year, but the games he did play, 100 of the games, he was still very good. So I might consider giving him a small extension. Very small extension, though. Yeah, the team also looked good. How did Guerrero look in his first year, full year? Well, he didn't play a full year, 118 games. 311 average, though, in those games. We wanted more of the power. He only gave us 12 home runs. He did give us quite a bit of doubles, though. And the strikeouts were down, and the hits were pretty good. So, I can't complain much. A lot more hits than strikeouts. I like that a lot. I'm sure he was a positive WAR player for us. Yeah, 3.6 WAR. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's sim. We win 2. We sweep the Red Sox. Wow. And we are going to be playing the Athletics in the ALCS. I think we're going to play a game in the ALCS, honestly, because this is a new opponent. Also, the Mets got eliminated. The Mets are not going to go back-to-back. St. Louis beats them 3-2 in the series. So let's actually do the little recap here. So Boston wins 2-1 in the wild card over Houston. Go back to the DS against us. We sweep them easily. 2 games in Camden Yards and 1 game in Boston. 3-game sweep, easy peasy. Detroit sweeps Tampa Bay to knock them out really easily. And then the Athletics, 3-1 beats Detroit. Athletics are just a good team this year. On the other side, St. Louis wins 2-1 in the wild card over Philadelphia. Then a hard Game 5 series against the Mets, 3-2 they win, and they're 1 up in the CS right now. LA loses 2-1 over Arizona. Arizona gets over that hump here in the playoffs, then beats Milwaukee, 2 teams that have been the only other contenders besides the Mets in the World Series in the last almost 10 years. LA and Milwaukee. Arizona gets past both of them to make it to the NLCS. They are down 1 game, but they still have a lot of room to get back in this. We are definitely going to play against the Athletics. I'm so excited about that. I'm probably going to run an ad and go run to the bathroom real quick, but we are going to play this game. I think we're going to continue this and probably get through the entire postseason one day, because it really hasn't been gameplay today. I know that's just kind of the nature of how these final few seasons are going, unfortunately. But I hope you guys understand. And I'm still really excited because this playoffs is looking really interesting. So yeah, because I don't know how long I'm gonna take. I don't necessarily want to load in so it does the things. I mean, I could. Yeah, I guess I could. All right, and I'll just run, be as fast as possible. Okay, or Orioles. Honestly, the oranges have brought us some bad luck lately. So we're gonna actually do some throwback creams. Why not? Oriole Park, Camden Yards, hybrid. Patrick Nixon is going to be the game 1 starter for the CS. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Here we are, 2034. Two storied franchises taking on each other in the ALCS. The Orioles and the Athletics. The Orioles trying to get back to the World Series with Patrick Nixon on the mound. Wanting revenge for their loss against the Mets last year. However, the Mets no longer stand in their way. Right now, though, it's the Athletics. And the Athletics trying to get back to the dance for the first time since 1990 and win it for the first time since 1989. Here comes the pitch from Patrick Nixon. We are underway in Game 1 of the ALCS. And it's a strike to Jacob Wilson. 119 career home runs. He was an exciting young shortstop coming up, playing here on the big postseason stage. Nixon deals, grounded to Jackson Holiday. Will make the play over to first, 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. over there at the corner. And this is the lineup for the A's. Jacob Wilson, Albert Sasaki, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Nick Kurtz, Patrick Bradley, Tommy White, Ryan Lasco, Jefferson Cuero, Alex Pena. A very 2019 Nationals vibe to this team. A bunch of young, hungry players looking to make moves, bring glory back to the Athletics name. But the Orioles fans are loud. They've been the most dominant team of the 2020s and even the 2030s so far, having won the World Series in 30, 31, 32, and 33. Their first loss to snap the 5-peat came to the Mets 4-2 last year. They're hungry to make their way back to the Fall Classic. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Sasaki down on strikes. Having 471 in this postseason so far. Not an easy guy to get out. Now Emmanuel Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, he was like he's like a prospect with the Twins in real life. Popped up to the third base side. George Lombard is there, and he'll make the grab. That'll end the top of the first. The Orioles come to bat here in Camden Yards, a full house. On the mound is Rob Thomas. 14.73 ERA in 1 game started for the A's. He's going to have to face Jason Dominguez. This could be his final year with the Orioles. He was injured for a good amount of the season, but when he was hitting, he was very solid. 247 career home runs for him in 12 seasons. That one called a strike just below the zone. Dominguez didn't like the call. 0-2. That one runs inside. 1-2. Make no mistake, despite the aging veterans on the team, there's still a lot of youth in the Orioles system right now, and they are still hungry to win more. And Dominguez slashes one deep to right field. It's going to find grass, a base hit. It hits up against the fence. Dominguez on his way to second, and he's going to get in there standing with a lead-off double. Good hit the other way there by Dominguez. Something that was really important a few years back in the 2031 World Series Game 2. They were down 7-0 against the Dodgers. Dominguez had 4 RBIs that game, I believe. He was crucial to that win. He's good at hitting the other way like that. We saw it. But he also knows how to pull the ball. He was able to do both in that game from both sides of the plate. Now Mackenzie Ortiz. Ortiz early on this changeup to left. It's going to be caught. Route number 1.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gunnar.
Now up Gunnar Henderson. This is the lineup. Jason Dominguez, Mackenzie Ortiz, Gunnar Henderson, Riley Green, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Harry Ford, Roman Anthony, George Lombard Jr., and Jackson Holliday. An amazing hitting team. And they have a good bench as well. Now the captain, Gunnar Henderson, not having a great postseason so far. The chance to get a run on the board early for Baltimore. And he hits this one to left field. It's a base hit. Dominguez thinks about it, but decides to hold up at third. So now it's runners on the corners with 1 out. A sac fly is all the Orioles need to get going here. Brings up the lefty Riley Green. And hit the other way, inside out swing. The throw to third, Gunnar baits. The run will score. Riley Green gets to second. So Gunnar does get intentionally out, but the little bit of mind games helps get the Orioles a run in the first inning. And that brings up Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's also struggling this postseason. Golfs this changeup foul. Strike 1. Riley Green leads off at second. 1-0 O's. And that's into right field, a base hit for Guerrero. That one's thrown in. The runners on the corners once again with 2 down. And it brings up catcher Harry Ford. Struggled this regular season, but looking pretty good this offseason. That one's off Rob. Handed by Wilson, not nearly in time. That's going to be an infield single for Harry Ford and an RBI. The check on Thomas. It seems he's okay. He'll stay in the game. That brings up Roman Anthony. Anthony takes a fastball just off the outside edge. The ball 1. That one outside again for Roman Anthony. 2-0. 160 games played and 163 hits for Roman Anthony. Second year of his major contract. And he's going to hit this one to left center field. That's going to fall and roll all the way to the deep part of the wall. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. scores. Harry Ford on the way home, and he'll score. It's a 2-run double for Roman Anthony, and that's 4 runs put up by the O's in this first inning. Just this beautiful other way hit against the lefty. Lefty violence there. And Guerrero with 2 outs already on the move. Ford already on the move. 2 runs will score there. And Thomas already in trouble early. 15 pitches, 4 runs. Lombard takes this pitch inside. That was arguably a strike, but it's called a ball. Anthony leads off at second. That one up high. 2-0 on Lombard. 1 for 4 last game, Lombard. Lombard slashes this one to right center, and it's caught on the run, so that'll end the bleeding for Thomas. But 4 runs are put across on 6 hits. The Orioles lead 4-0. Now up to bat is Nick Kurtz. First round draft pick in 2024. An excellent lefty hitter. Has power, has a little bit of speed. He's been hitting great this postseason. 375. That's strike 3 on Kurtz. He's going to go down looking. If you're wondering why he looks weird, I think it's because this was before he was, like, added to the game. Added. I actually don't know if he has a face scan this year anyway. But I was like, I wanted to talk about how he's Rookie of the Year, but that didn't happen in this sim, so. This one hit to right. Ortiz struts over and makes the play. 2 down. Tommy White. That one fouled back. Fouled off again. 0-2. 19 pitches so far. Chance to get through 2 with 20. And called a ball. This ump not giving much for the corners and the edges here. 1-2. Again, hard hit to third. Lombard has it over to first. That'll end the inning. That'll end the top of the inning. We go to the bottom. Jackson Holliday at the bottom of the order will lead off here against Rob Thomas. And this one is hit to left. A little flare shot the opposite way. Jackson Holliday gets aboard, and we're right back to the top of the order for the Orioles. Jason Dominguez, 1 for 1, his leadoff double in the first inning. Good pitch there by Thomas. Fastball on the outside edge. For a strike. Holliday taking off. The pitch outside. Holliday in there with a stolen bag. Put himself in scoring position, and it's a 1-1 count as it evens up. Dominguez will hit it pretty much to the same spot as it's going to fall and split the outfield. Jackson Holliday scores easily, and Dominguez has himself an RBI and a second double. Just like that, the Orioles lead 5-0 here against the A's. Rob Thomas gets battered around, and they've seen enough. In the second inning, he's pulled, only recorded 3 outs in the game. His postseason ERA will skyrocket some more. Mason Barnett comes out as the A's will make Game 1 of the CS a bullpen game. 1 pitch for Barnett so far. It's a strike. Dominguez at second. Mackenzie Ortiz hits this pitch deep to right center. It'll fall and roll up against the wall. Dominguez scores, and Ortiz, not the speediest player, but he'll get in at second, no problem. Just like that, it is 6-0. 2 pitches and another run added for the O's. Brings up Gunnar Henderson to face the righty Barnett. And fouled away under this fastball. Still early in this game, but the Orioles have a sizable lead. Under this one, Gunnar to left. Settling. Play made. Route number 1. White catches it at third. Holds the runner. Brings up Riley Green now. MVP 3 this year. Had to go in the home run derby as well. All-star. That one hit straight to second on the ground. It's going to be out number 2. Ortiz will move to third. Now it's Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 1. Gets an RBI here. First of the postseason. And he takes a ball just outside. 2022 Gold Glove Award winner Guerrero Jr. won an MVP his first year with the Twins. He's just likely a future Hall of Famer. Hits this one hard inside on the plate. It's a base knock, and it's going to be an RBI single for Guerrero Jr. The reason they brought him in to be a solid DH and also be able to play first, and he is doing well here in Game 1 of the CS. That brings up Harry Ford, who's 1 for 1. Bad swing there for Harry Ford on the 2 outs, settling under it and making the play. The A's get out of the inning, but 3 more runs added to make it 7-0. Ryan Lasco comes to the plate, the right fielder.
Number 1.
Ready to go here against Patrick Nixon, who has been really solid so far in this game. Strike 2 there with the fastball. Ooh, that was rough. That hammered foul. Yeah, I did not mean to hang that. Let's try that again. And low. Thinking curve does not get Lasco to chase. Fastball fouled away, 1-2. It'll stay. Nixon deals. Strike 3. Lasco goes down, 3rd K for Nixon.
Jefferson Quero.
1 away. Jefferson Quero now. Batting 133, struggling this postseason. Hit hard down the right field line. That's going to be the first base hit for the A's. Ortiz will field up against the wall. Runner on the way to second. Holiday cuts off, not nearly in time. It's going to be a double for Quero. And the A's threaten now here in the 3rd. Nixon drops a changeup in the bottom of the zone. Strike number 1. Popped up, first base side, Guerrero. Goes to the outfield grass and gets out number 2. Goes over to 3rd, no movement from the runner. 2 down. Jacob Wilson. Hard hit, but foul. Last 3 games, 4 RBIs for Wilson.
1-1.
And 474 this postseason. Popped up. Fouling out of play again. 1-2. Hit right back to Nixon, who fields, fires to first. That'll send us to the bottom of the 3rd. So gives up the double for the first hit, but no runs come across. Stays 7-0. Roman Anthony steps in now, 1 for 1, 286 average. Good day. And Anthony swings at the first pitch he sees, hit the left. On the run, the play is made. 1 down. Now George Lombard Jr. 0 for 1. Lombard rips this one to left. Pena there again for out number 2. Mason Barnett settling in perhaps now. I don't know, leaving a lot of stuff over the zone, just not finding grass yet for the O's. But that will be caught on a line. So yeah, 3 quick pitches, 3 quick outs. The Orioles get nothing going there against Barnett, and a much needed relief inning for the A's. That is unfortunate because I made decent contact on like all of those. Nixon back out. Did Sasaki go? No, they say he did not. 2nd round draft pick in the 2025 draft. And that one's hammered deep to left field. Going back is Green, and it's gone on a line. And a magical postseason continues for Albert Sasaki as he adds his first postseason homer. He gets the Athletics on the board. It's 7-1. Manuel Rodriguez now takes that changeup for a strike. Popped up left side. Lombard. Cuts over. And no play made. That hung over the middle of the fastball, fouled off by Rodriguez. That's not where I'm putting the ball, man. That one hung as well. Both stay in the yard. Green back towards the track. And caught. No, staying in the yard. I just wanted to be dramatic. Just so you know. Now Kurtz is back up. 0 for 1 his first time around. That one outside for a ball. Popped up, left side. Lombard. Underneath. Makes the play. 2 down. Now Patrick Bradley. That's a strike there. Change up just below the zone. That's a ball there. Fouled back 1 and 2. That one hit towards the right side, but it will shoot foul. 38 strikes, 9 balls, a total of 47 pitches so far here in the fourth. Fouled away again. Perhaps the A's are starting to see Nixon. But the Orioles gonna need Nixon to go deeper, especially with this lead. And the sinking curve. 79 miles per hour, it gets past him. Albert Sasaki, however, gets the Athletics on the board with a solo shot at 7-1 O's. Jason Dominguez, 2 for 2 today with 2 doubles and 2 runs and an RBI. He'll step back in. Again, could be his last go with the Orioles, trying to make the most of it after his injury during the season. And Dominguez gets his 3rd hit of the night with a base hit up the middle. 4 straight pitches from Barnett have been swung on. This is the first one to be a base hit since that 2nd inning. Now Mackenzie Ortiz. Takes pitch outside for a ball.
1-0.
Ortiz slashes a fastball to the right side. Lasco makes the grab. Gets the ball in quickly, 1 down.
Now batting.
Now Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2 today.
Henderson.
Has a chance to do some more damage here. Gunnar Henderson's gonna do that damage. Fastball center cut. Deep left field. It's gone. The captain, Gunnar Henderson, goes yard, his 2nd of the postseason. 2-run shot, gets the run back, adds another. And just like that, it is 9-1 O's. Yeah, just a center cut fastball from Barnett. Probably not where he intended to be. Probably intended to be lower. When you're throwing righty-lefty, especially to a guy as experienced as Gunnar Henderson, 400 homer club, he's not going to miss those opportunities too often if you keep giving them to him. 9-1 now. Riley Green steps in. Bad swing there from Green. Choked in on the bat. Pena on the run makes the grab for the 2nd out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will step in. 308 average, 2 hits today, and an RBI. Pulled foul very early on the sinker. 76.6 career WAR. Trying to earn a ring in Baltimore. Team that's gotten in his way many times when he was with Minnesota. Now he gets to join their side. Gunnar Henderson, as the side is retired, a 2-run shot. Gets a run back, adds another. 9-1 O's. Here's the stats today. Rob Thomas, 1 inning pitched, 6 runs, 6 earned, 8 hits. Patrick Nixon, on the other hand, 4 Ks with 2 hits, 1 earned run in 4 innings of work. He's still out here, ready to go against Tommy White in the 6-hole. Changeup fouled back. When Nixon doesn't have in speed, he makes up for in his control. If he can locate properly, he's very dominant. There he gets strike 2 on White. Sinking curve, just too much below the zone, does not get a chase. That one does, though, as it's hit softly to third. Lombard gathers, fires, and White is down for out number 1. Now Ryan Lasko gave Nixon some trouble last time up. Entire 6-year career with the Athletics. Trying to get him back to the World Series. Of course, have 2 games at home to start this series. We're heading off to Sacramento for the next 3. See how far it'll take them. Fouled back again, 0-2. Stay. Lasko makes contact with the sinking curve, or the sweeping curve again. No, it's not sinking curve, sweeping curve. Hayes 0-2, really fighting off here. 7th pitch coming his way. Swing and a miss. The changeup gets Lasko again. 5th strikeout for Nixon.
Now batting.
Brings up Jefferson Cuero. He had a double, the first hit for the Athletics. He's going to take that one there. Played with Milwaukee and now the Athletics. Like 2. Nixon. We're going to put the punch out. We're going to get the punch out. We won't get it there. Oh, just outside. Misses it there. 1-2. First ball taken by Cuero. Rounded softly to second. Jackson has it on the backhand grab. Over to first. That'll do it. We go bottom 5th. Orioles lead by 8. New pitcher coming into the game for the Athletics, Steven Echeverria.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
36 games, 1-2 record in the 2031 season. They're playing 2034 to stop more bleeding. Harry Ford. Swings. Hit to right. Lasko on the run makes the grab. 1 down. Okay, I need to, even though I'm up by so much, okay. Well, I'll do that with Roman Anthony, deep left field. And it's gone into the bullpen. Roman Anthony's 2nd home run of the postseason. He adds on and makes it 10-1. What I was saying is I need to stop swinging at the first pitch. I need to still take my time. If games are more hectic, I need to, have more clutch in me, like even if I'm up by so much. That was just a pitch I wanted to swing at. I liked that pitch a lot. Especially with lefties, I like that pitch. So, but yeah, I need to still take my time, especially since we have this pattern now where it's like I have one really good game and then I'm shit the rest of them, so I need to pick it up. And honestly, this game I've had a pretty good eye. Of course, we don't have perfect dumps, so calls can really go either way. But yeah. 1-1 for Lombard Jr. Acquired from Minnesota in 2030. That's a good pitch. And play made in center, 2 down. Jackson Holiday. That one up and out. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1,263 career hits for Jackson Holiday in 11 seasons. Swings at this inside fastball, but can't really get to it. Lasko will, however, settle under, make the play. However, a home run from Roman Anthony off the relief makes it 10-1. Nixon's still out here in the 6th inning. Only 65 pitches for him. He'll face Alex Pena.
No ball, 1 strike.
Foul back. 0-2. Strike 3. Out number 1. Nixon still shoving with his 6th strikeout. Jacob Wilson back at the top of the order. He's 0 for 2 today.
That's up, play.
It's been really difficult to get out so far. The Orioles have managed. 1-1.
1-1.
Hit softly to left field, and it goes foul. Riley Green was not going to make it there if it was a fair ball. A 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gets past Wilson. And he goes down for the third time today. 7th strikeout for Nixon as he gets back-to-back Ks. Now Albert Sasaki has put the only RBI on the board for the Athletics with a solo shot. Last 3 games, 2 doubles. 3 RBIs. He had one today, of course. 94-mile-per-hour fastball in there for a strike. The control for Nixon has been the story. The umpires are not giving much on the edges. 2-1. That one's probably a strike, but got called a ball. I'm a little lower. 3-1 in danger of walking Sasaki here. And this one hit into left field. Riley Green is there, so Nixon avoids the walk and gets the out. And another solid inning for the starter. Patrick Nixon stays 10-1 Orioles. We got Jason Dominguez back up now. He is 3 for 3 today, having himself a night. Swings at the first pitch from Echeverria, popped up to center, play made, 1 away. Now Mackenzie Ortiz. Swing at the first pitch again, lofted to second. 2 down. I should have been wasting their arms a little better. Well, I'll take that one. That's a ball. 8-time All-Star Gunnar Henderson. A's have more relievers up in the bullpen. Another pitch inside to Gunnar. He's already gone yard today with a 2-run shot, and he has a single. 2 hits on the night here to start the ALCS. Fouled away. Stays 2-1. Fouled back 2-2 on that center cut fastball. That one under the zone. Gunnar with the defensive swing fouls it away. Hard hit to first. Kurtz has it, steps on the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 7th coming up. Manuel Rodriguez steps in. He's 0 for 2 today. Patrick Nixon still out for a 7th inning of work. How much farther he will be taken. This one popped up, shallow center. Anthony coming in on the ball. Plenty of time, makes the grab. 1 away. Now Kurtz back at the dish. That one low. Hit softly to third. Lombard Jr. has it. Over to first. 2 away, just like that. Likely be Nixon's last inning of work. And a line out to third. Now we'll see if he's back out there for the 8th. A quick inning for Patrick Nixon. And the Orioles stay in front. 7 innings pitched from Nixon. 2 hits, 1 earned, 7 Ks, no walks. Rob Thomas, of course, 1 inning, 8 hits, 6 runs, no Ks, no walks. Sasaki with the home run, the RBI. Cuero with a double. On the other side, Roman Anthony, a double, a home run, 3 RBIs. Dominguez, 2 doubles, 3 runs, and an RBI. That's the difference, 10-1 here. Now Riley Green here, bottom 7th. And the first pitch he sees hit hard to center, just straight to Emmanuel Rodriguez, unfortunately. That's 1 away. I mean, I was all over that pitch. Good timing and everything. Guerrero Jr. hits this one to right. That'll fall in front of Lasco. So another base hit for the DH. Actually, not the DH today. He's the first baseman. Now Harry Ford. Let's let Kyle Teal get an at-bat. Why not? Kyle Teal coming out. Pinch hit. Give him some reps in the postseason. Hit up the middle. Base knock for Kyle Teal. Guerrero holds up at second. So it's 2 on with 1 out against Echeverria. Roman Anthony steps in. Batting .313 this postseason. He's hit a home run today. And 3 RBIs. Popped up, left side. Pena underneath it makes the play for the second out. 2 on, 2 outs here. Trying to bring up George Lombard Jr. And pinch hitting is Dorian Soto, a lefty, or the switch hitter, batting from the left side. That one up high, a ball to Soto. That was a bad swing. Oh my god. So early. That one low. Dorian Soto ahead, 2-1. Ball 3. 3-1 count to Soto with Jackson Holiday on deck. That's ball 4. Bases are loaded. Jackson Holiday. Bases loaded against the righty Echeverria. They already lead by 9. And Holiday flares this one to short. Wilson makes the play. And the Athletics get out of it without any more damage. Yeah, I don't want to fuck up his arm. We have 3 righties coming up. Let's go to John Schneider. He's one of our lower leverage relievers. John Schneider will step into the game now to face the righties in the lineup. Patrick Nixon's day is over. He's gassed, pulled him out, probably wasn't ready to come out again. Schneider had a really solid regular season. Looking for a quick inning of relief here in game 1. White fighting here, though. 1-2, it stays. Here comes pitch number 5. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The inside fastball ties him up. Schneider shuts him down. Ryan Lasko now. He was trouble for Nixon. See how he fares against Schneider. Popped up and foul. Excuse me. Strike 3. Inside 2-seamer ties up Lasko. He goes down again. That brings Jefferson Cuero to the plate. Low change up there taken by Cuero. One in there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That was bad. My bad. That one called a ball. 3-1. Cuero could try to get something going here with 2 away here in the 8th. Swing and a miss over the slider. And now it's full up.
2 strikes.
And a beautiful changeup by Schneider. Gets Cuero 3 straight strikeouts as he comes out of the pen. And the Athletics are just dumbfounded. Beautiful relief work from Schneider. Brings up Jason Dominguez again. 3 hits for him today. Fouled back off Echeverria. That one runs inside for a ball. It's 1-1. Dominguez hammers a fastball. Deep center field. Going back is Rodriguez. Looking. It's gone. Jason Dominguez goes yard and makes it a 10-run lead. First home run of the postseason, and he's had himself one heck of a game here in Camden Yards. Just like that, 11. Echeverria's day is over. They go to Ty Johnson. He'll face Mackenzie Ortiz. Ortiz takes a 2-seamer high. Orioles in very good position to take game 1 of this championship series. And Mackenzie Ortiz is going to get a base hit off Johnson to start. Brings up Gunnar Henderson now. in towards Gunner's knees. 2 for 4 today, Gunner, with a home run, 2-run homer, and a single. And Gunner's going to rip this one to center, another base hit. That's 3 straight hits for the O's. Trying to get their bats hot as possible on this deep playoff run. Brings up Riley Green here. 1 for 4 today. Green slashes at this fastball just late and fouled away. Fouled back, 0-2. This one hit hard to second. This could be 2. Over to second for 1. First, double play. And that gets the Athletics out of some trouble with a 4-6-3. That brings up Guerrero. He has RBIs tonight with a situation exactly like this. Takes that ball outside.
1-0.
Hard into left field, another base hit for Guerrero, and another RBI, and now it's 12-1. The Orioles keep pouring on. Brings up Kyle Teal. Pinch hit for Harry Ford. That's a strike on the inside for Teal. Inked another extension to the team, so he'll be around a little longer instead of going to free agency. See, those are the pitches I can't fucking miss, dude. How do I pull that high on a circle change that's down the middle? Jesus. Grounded softly to second. Backhanded to first. That'll do it. We go to the top of the 9th. The Orioles leading by 11. And they're going to try to lock this one down and win game 1 of the CS. Snyder still a lot of energy and out to face Alex Pena. Struck out the side last time in relief. This one hit hard. Left field. Green back on it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Jacob Wilson now. Slider in there for strike. Fastball strike 2. Strike 3, looking Wilson down for the 4th time today. Camden Yards is on their feet. Schneider, excellent in relief. This one, though, hit into right. First base hit given up by Schneider here in the postseason. Ortiz Fields thrown to second offline. It's a double for Sasaki as he gets his 2nd extra base hit of the game and keeps the Athletics alive. Teal gets past him. Sasaki moves to 3rd. So now a runner in scoring position on the wild pitch. Another one in the dirt. 2-0. That one called a ball. There's the strike, 3-1 on Rodriguez. Strike 2, battles right back. 3-2 count here. Trying to win game 1. Hit hard to 3rd, backhanded by Soto, over to 1st, and that's ball game. The Orioles take game 1 of this ALCS here in Camden Yards. Just an absolute battering. The offense goes crazy to show off. They've swept the Red Sox, and now they win game 1 of the CS, trying to get back to the World Series. Another game here in Camden Yards, and then off to Sacramento. We'll see how it goes. But for now, the Orioles lead this series 1-0 with a dominant pitching performance from Patrick Nixon and a solid offensive night for the O's. 19 hits and 12 runs. What a fun match that was. Fun game. Fun match-up. Dominguez player of the game. Yeah, 4 for 5, bro. God, he got me considering getting him back because he's fucking good, and he's still kind of young, man. Maybe I shouldn't give up on him yet, but it'd probably be like a 3-year deal again. Like, I wouldn't do anything super long-term. All right, we win game 1. Also, I need to set my game entry conditions now, so it will bring me in. Very high, 8th or later. Yes. Okay, well, we win game 1 against the Athletics. Let's hope it doesn't get out of hand. Let's hope we're still much better than this team. It feels like we should be. How's it going on the other side? St. Louis leads 2-0, man. They're trying to get back for the first time since, what, 20... Is it 13? It's the last time they were in the World Series? I think, against Red Sox when they lost. Okay. Keith Dudley sustained an injury. Stop simulating. Oh, I did stop. No, we lost. Strained pectoral, 1 to 2 weeks. I don't know if Juan Urban's ready to come up, though. Ross Prescott in the pen, maybe? Add to playoff roster. Move from playoff roster. Okay. Okay. We lost game 2. Bottom 9th, no outs, we lead. We got to go in for that and try to go up 2-1. Wow, Arizona won 2 straight and even the series. Runner on first, no outs for Robin Hayes. Orioles lead by 1. Swing and a miss. Low slider. And try to get a double play ball, maybe.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, I'll take a swing and a miss. 1 away.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss there. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike. Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He'll with a perfect throw. Not in time. Runner in scoring position. The tying run for the A's. Swing and a miss for Kurtz. He goes down. Orioles 1 out away from taking a 2-1 lead in the series.
That's a ball.
A's 1 hit away from tying it. That was a horrible pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. Strike 3 called by the ump, and the Orioles take game 3 and lead once again 2-1 here in Sacramento. Come on, boys. Sim game 3. Let's win it. Sim game 3 with a win. Let's go. Come on. Kai Ashton, the loss, the guy they traded for. Our hitting was enough. Kyle Teal, 2 for 3. Gunnar with a home run. Jackson with a triple. Offense was just enough to get us over the hump there. Bottom 10th, we lead by 1 with Robin Hayes again. Oh my God, dude, this is nuts. This is nuts. That's fine. We have a chance to go up 3-1, man. Oh, bro, this is so stressful. Rounded. Henderson to second for 1. Holiday to first. Double play. Huge double play for Robin Hayes, 6-4-3. And now the O's 1 out away from a 3-1 series lead. 1 more game in Sacramento, at least. They could win it in Sacramento. Slider there, 0-2 on Ryan Lasco. 2 for 4 today. Fouls that fastball away. The slider gets him, and Robin Hayes is the hero 2 nights straight. The Orioles take a 3-1 series lead on the road back to the World Series. 1 more game in Sacramento at least. The Orioles could go as soon as tomorrow, or they might head back to Camden Yards. We'll have to wait and see. But the Orioles lead 3-1 and a 6-5 victory in extras. 3 for 5, Dominguez once again, home run double. Brian Hudson with a win. 2 strikeouts. Gunnar Henderson, another home run. He is on a tear right now. Offense is getting hot. The pitching is the scary part. We just got to get through this series, man. I have big hopes for the World Series, though. All right, we are one game away, and we win it. The Orioles have won the ALCS. We are going to face the Cardinals or the D-backs in the World Series. We take the win on the road in Sacramento. So let's go to St. Louis. Will we get a Game 7? They are currently down 3-2. Wait, what happened? Oh, no, the Cardinals won 4-2. We're playing the Cardinals. Okay, the World Series matchup is set. Baltimore and St. Louis. We start at Camden Yards. I will do my managing shit like normal if things get dicey. Because I'm worried they will. How'd the Cardinals do? 83 and 79. Come on, boys. Let's get it. We win Game 1. We lose Game 2. We are up. Need 1 out. Chance to win Game 3. I might play the rest of this game, honestly. All right. Yeah, what? It's tied 1-1 right now? We're in Bush. Need 1 out to get out of this jam. In the dirt. Not going to get him at second. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Oh, Gage Miller. I thought it was Owen Miller. I was like, bro, what? How is he here? All right, strike there. 2-1. This is so fucking shady, bro. Fouled away. Full count with 2 down. And it's a walk. Fernandez does not have it here. Bases are now loaded. It brings up the lefty Luis Lara. Bring Mason Montgomery in. Dave Roberts go into the pen. He's a switch hitter. Shit. All right, well, it's a strike for Montgomery in this bases loaded situation. Orioles still lead by 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Get by him. Just get by him. Come on. Swing and a miss. Mason Montgomery comes in relief. Shuts the Cardinals down, and the 3-2 lead for the O's stays. They come back to bat here in the 9th. Montgomery's fired up. Let's finish playing this game, baby. Walbert Urena steps in now to pitch. He'll face Dorian Soto to start. Dorian Soto cranks this one. Deep left field, going back towards the wall. It stays in the park, but bounces up against the wall. Dorian Soto struts into second easily with a lead-off double here in the 9th, trying to add some insurance late. It brings up Dominguez from the left side. Dominguez up the middle with a base hit. Soto not stopping. On the way home, the throw is not in time. The Orioles, just like that on 2 hits, add some insurance and lead 4-2 now. Brings up Jackson Holiday. That one runs inside and hits Jackson right away. So 3 pitches for Urena have really fallen apart with back-to-back doubles. And now a hit by pitch. Now Braylor Guerrero from the left side. That's so bad that I missed that.
0-1.
I went outside, 1-1 on Guerrero. Traded the Orioles from the Cardinals this year, as says on the scoreboard. And now they face off in the World Series. A soft chopper to short. Weatherholt has it over to first, out number 1 as both runners move. So a productive out there brings up Gunnar Henderson 0 for 3 today. And they're going to intentionally walk Gunnar to set up the double play. And it brings up Riley Green, who's 0 for 4, but now his bases loaded. That one runs really inside, almost hits Green. Game 3 of the World Series in Busch. And Riley Green hits that one to left. It's a base knock, and it will score a run. It's 5-2 O's, as walking Gunnar to get to Riley did not work in the Cardinals' favor. And that's going to end Urena's night. Henry Crespo comes out. The 4.5 ERA will face another lefty in Roman Anthony with bases still loaded here and 1 away. That's a great pitch there. The sinker inside for a strike on Anthony. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Roman Anthony hits this sinker. Deep right field. Back towards the wall. Turning. Looking. It's gone! The biggest contract in Orioles history. I'm pretty sure. Goes yard. A grand slam here in Game 3. Bush is not happy. But that's Big Insurance 5th home run of the postseason for Roman Anthony, showing up for his contract in a big, big spot. That's plenty of insurance for the Orioles. They now lead 9-2. Just this center cut sinker has enough carry, even in the October air, to get out to right center. He's got that power and a huge lead for the O's now. Kyle Teal will come to the plate. Still 1 out for the Orioles. They're trying to get back to hoisting that World Series trophy. Hard hit to second. Grab there by Miller. 2 down. Brings up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Has got a home run and 2 RBIs in this game. He was all the offense was until this inning. And Guerrero slashes one deep to right center. It'll fall and go up against the fence. Guerrero hustling for second and in there standing, so he's got himself a 2-out double as he'll continue the hitting streak. Well, not really a streak, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they're just hitting a lot this inning. My words get jumbled easily. Anyway, Dorian Soto backhanded there at third across the diamond and in time to get him. So that will do it. We go bottom of the 9th. Roman Anthony, a World Series grand slam, living up to his big contract. It's 9-2 O's. We have coming up righty switch lefty. Could stick with Montgomery. Or do I want to pull Montgomery and save him? Yeah, let's go to John Schneider, actually. No, hey, you're not doing bad, Montgomery. I'm just saving your arm. Need you down the stretch. Slider there for Schneider. This one hit to center field. Roman Anthony is there. Makes the grab. Back in the World Series for the first time since 2013, the Cardinals trying not to fall behind, but they have a big deficit now. 7 runs with 2 outs to work with. This one popped to shallow right. Trailer Guerrero over. Makes the grab. 2 away. Now Marcelo Meyer, the former Red Sox, was used to facing the O's, now in the World Series with the Cardinals. Riley Green struts over. That's out number 3. The Orioles take this game and go up 2-1. What an offensive explosion. 6 runs in the 9th inning. And a shutdown way to get out of that tough situation by Mason Montgomery. They've saved his arm. The Orioles lead the series 2-1. All right. We're still going. Let's just hope we fucking take game 3 just so easily, right? Let's hope they don't even it up and go ahead. Once I have 3 wins, we're going in, you know? We win. 3-1, last game in St. Louis. We're going for it, baby. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound, too. We get to actually use him. Oh, this is hype. We're playing this game, guys. We're the away team. Let's go with the black roads. So actually, it's a road, and then we're going with the black jerseys. One of our favorite combos. Busch Stadium. No quick counts. We're going to play a full game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound, guys. We're going to win this fucking World Series against a new opponent. I'm so hyped. This team has been such a fun one this season. And these games in the postseason have been so fun. This whole postseason has been a lot of cool shit. It was weird to do a whole season in an episode, but I kind of liked it, and I think that's how we're going to approach with 2035 as well. Then the final, main episode will be, I think, simming multiple seasons. We'll probably play some games. Maybe it will be a couple episodes, because we'll probably play some postseason games, depending on how things go, you know what I mean? But definitely a lot more simming, with maybe just the situational important stuff a little more in. But here we are, Game 5 of the World Series. Alan Waddle on the mound. Jason Dominguez stepping in. The postseason towels are out and about. The Cardinals trying to stay alive here and get back to Camden Yards. And the first pitch swinging for Dominguez. Deep left field. It caught on the run, this deep field at Busch Stadium. So it could have been a loud start for the Orioles as a flyout. But this is the team. 302 postseason average. Guerrero Jr., Riley Green, Henderson, Ortiz have all been great. Harry Ford, Roman Anthony. Everyone's been a contributor. This dynasty team over the last decade trying to continue get back after their rough loss to the Mets in 2033. And this one up the middle for Ortiz as he gets a base knock. The pitching might once again prove to be the problem for St. Louis. A lot of arms also rested for the Orioles, and they have a bona fide ace in Yoshinobu Yamamoto out on the mound. A multi-World Series champion, 2024, 2027. Gunner, 0-1. Fouls off another changeup. Higher 13-year career with Henderson. Likely will retire with the team as well. And this one lofted to the right side. It's down the right field line. Fair ball. Ortiz will have to hold up at second as he went a little late, not knowing if the ball was going to get grabbed. So now it's 2 on with 1 out for Riley Green against the lefty Waddle. Green under that sinker. Sorry, 1 second. Grounded softly to second. This could be 2. No, they're going to go the short way to first. 2 down with a runner on second and third. So the Cardinals have a chance to get out of this scary first inning. But it brings up the righty Guerrero Jr., batting .292 with 4 homers this postseason, brought on as a DH for 3 years following the loss in the World Series last year. His contributions have felt known in this postseason. For this one, he's going to pop up to right, and it's going to be an out by Lara. So that will do it for the first inning. No runs come across. Yoshinobu Yamamoto here, 2 games started in the postseason, 1-0 record, .87 ERA with 12 Ks, 2030 Cy Young winner. Ready to go here in Busch. Splitter for a strike. Popped up left side. Lombard Jr. makes the play on the move. Great grab there by Lombard Jr. for the first out of the inning. This is the lineup for the Cardinals, .263 postseason average. A little bit of dead bats at the bottom with Lara, Miller, and Cassidy. But still, there is some pop here. They also have Rainer Arias, who was included in the trade for Braylor Guerrero, who is now on the other side. So either way, Braylor Guerrero would win a ring. Also, Aaron Judge did play a game for the team this season, so he will earn a ring regardless if the Orioles manage to win. Ortiz makes the play on the run for the second out. Meyer gives that one a ride. Now Donald Matsui, who's an up-and-coming prospect now here in the World Series. Frozen on that splitter down the middle. 1-4 last game with a single. And fouled away with the fastball. 0-2. Yamamoto sets. Deals. Fouled away as Matsui stays alive. Hard hit. Straight to second. Jackson Holiday has the ball, and that'll do it. So, scoreless game so far. The Cardinals don't have a hit yet against Yamamoto, but they do have some hard contact, so we'll have to wait and see. But Ford Anthony Lombard Jr. coming up for the Birds. Well, the Orioles, because they're both Birds. I didn't even think about that. We have a battle of the Birds. That one runs inside. 1-0. Harry Ford acquired from the Dodgers in 28. He's been a mainstay with this Orioles team. Acquired in 28. and along this way has won all these 4 World Series, 29 through 33. Through 32, sorry. And Harry Ford hits this one deep to right field, going back towards the wall, and it's going to fall and bounce over into the bullpen. It's a ground rule double for Harry Ford to lead off the second. The Orioles finding good contact here, just haven't been able to get a run across the plate. And Roman Anthony steps in, and he'll take a pitch inside. And Roman Anthony slashes this one deep to left center field, going back. It's going to fall. Harry Ford did not take off, not knowing if it was going to fall. Excuse me. But he'll advance to third, and Anthony in at second. So, second and third, no outs here for the Orioles as George Lombard Jr. comes to bat. He slowed down a little bit in this postseason, batting .214. Big chance here to get the Orioles on the board first in the second inning. Waddle 14 pitches. Pitch inside, and it's evened up at 1. 2034, 310 average in 74 games played, about half the season. Lombard was solid. But split the time with Dorian Soto. Down 1-2 here. Waddle deals. In the dirt. 2-2. Lefty fires. It's in the dirt. 3-2 with Jackson Holliday on deck. Lombard stays alive, fouls off that changeup late on it. He has to load the bases here. Could be a bad thing for the Cardinals early. Lombard hits this one deep to right field on the 3-2 count. Going back, it's caught on the run. What a play out there and right by Lara. But it is a sac fly as both runners tag, and it's 1-0 Orioles. But that is a big play out there by Lara to take away what would have been an extra base hit for Lombard Jr. and probably would have scored both those runs easily. So that is definitely a big stop for the Cardinals in a tough situation. Broken bat, little flare. Can't make a play on the third base side. Holliday shakes off and will get himself a new bat. Waddle, way to work himself through that. It was a hard hit ball by Lombard, just didn't have enough to carry out. And now behind 0-2 is Jackson Holliday. Only 1 run for the O's thus far. Jackson with a soft chopper to the first base side. It's a foot race. Waddle will win it, but a run will score. So both runs still do come across with 2 outs now. That brings us to the top of the order with Jason Dominguez, 0 for 1 today. Gave a ball a ride to the left field track. And just under this fastball to right center. And the play is made on the run. So that will do it. But the Orioles plate 2. Waddle does a good job to avoid more damage and Lara's big play. But yes, the Orioles do lead. Mike Bove here will come out in the cleanup spot to face Yamamoto. And a strike there for the ace pitcher. This one hit hard up the middle. That's going to be the first base hit for the Cardinals, and they'll get a runner on to lead off the second. Yamamoto ducked out of the way of that one to avoid getting hit. Now he'll have to pitch from the stretch. Acquired from Toronto in 2033, Brock Wilken now playing here. 294 this postseason. He's been solid on the Cardinals' road to the World Series. Yamamoto trying to find the zone again. 2-2. Fouled back the curveball. Swing and a miss. Wilken down on strikes. Yamamoto's first K. Now Drew Jones. Son of former, I believe Andrew Jones was an Oriole. I remember correctly. I want to look that up. Sorry, don't give me the thing. Don't give me pitch clock. Don't hit me with the pitch clock. Ugh. Hit to first. Guerrero to second. Henderson steps back to first. Guerrero there. Double play. That'll do it. Way to get out of the inning for Yamamoto with the strikeout and the double play forced. Still 2-0 O's. Trying to look at his stuff. No, he's mostly with the Braves.
Right fielder,
Andrew
number
Jones.
32.
Why did I think? I'm thinking of Adam Jones.
0-1's the count.
I'm confusing. Oh, I swung so late on that because I was trying to put my phone down. My bad. We're down 0-2. We're still up. I'd like to add a lot more though, especially with the way my games have gone. I mean, I've been knock on wood. I've been hitting well today, but you know, let's make it big when it matters. Hit hard on the ground to short. I don't know who's playing short. Is it, I don't think it's JJ Weatherholt. Oh, it's one out. Myers playing shortstop? I didn't actually know Marcelo Meyer played shortstop. He's a third baseman, isn't he? 462 career homers for Gunnar Henderson. Inside out swing for Gunnar to left, and it's going to fall because the outfield was playing deep. So it's a one-out single for Gunnar Henderson. That brings to the plate Riley Green. Just a lot of lefties in this lineup. That's been a struggle for the Orioles at times, but they're all very, very good all-star caliber lefties. This postseason, 340 average, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a 1.031 OPS for Riley Green. Hits this fastball, 2 left. Caught, 2 down. I think things will change if we get Waddle out of the game, dude. It's all the lefty-lefty matchups, but I'm not going to pull all my all-star players, you know what I mean? That's lame. Let's go to Guerrero, man. 0-1. That's rough. All over that, straight to the glove. All right, we're still up 2. Gage Miller comes to the plate in the 7th spot. Takes a strike from Yamamoto. Fired from by free agency in 2029. Fouled away to the left side. That's 0-2 quickly for Gage Miller. Cutter fouled away. You know we're going to go to another starter, like, just to try and win this whole thing if we need to. We also have, I think, Prescott in the pen. So, another strikeout for Yamamoto for out number 1. Yeah, man, I was trying to think, like, oh, could I do, like, a Battle of the Birds, like, World Series teaser on the thumbnail? But I can't, because the only other team in the NL is, the only bird team in the NL, I think, is the Cardinals, right? Marlins, Mets, Phillies, Braves, Cardinals. Cardinals are in the Central with the Cubs, Pirates, Brewers, Reds. And then the West is the Giants, Dodgers, Giants. I said Giants already. Giants, Dodgers, D-backs, Rockies, Padres. Yeah, there's only one bird team in the NL where there's 2 in the AL. Us and the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays ain't making it. I mean, I could tease it in that way, just be like Battle of the Birds. It's like, is it the Blue Jays? Is it the Cardinals? I guess I could do that. And I swung at a first pitch again, and it was a bad one, and it's ground out for Harold Ford. Roman Anthony now in the World Series, 8 for 17, I think that said, and he has a grand slam, of course. That was huge to give the Orioles a big boost in Game 3. 2 quick outs now for Waddle. He's starting to settle in, only 35 pitches here. Lombard hits another one hard to right field going back. Lara, he'll make the play easily, so just nothing gets going there for the O's. Yamamoto will come back to pitch. Kyle Saul leading off at the top of the order against Yamamoto. While the Orioles offense hasn't been fantastic. Hasn't been able to really explode. 2 runs so far is the name of the game. Yamamoto is being dominant, as he usually is, as he was in the regular season. Now, even with an AL team. And one that he faced many times in a World Series over the last decade.
Number 39.
Hits a strikeout there. Marcelo Meyer comes back. He had a hard hit fastball his first time up. Fouls this one to the left side. 171 career home runs in 10 seasons, Marcelo Meyer. Had faced the Orioles quite a bit as a Red Sox. Was one of their prize prospects. Went his own way in free agency. Yamamoto. Fastball hit deep to left. Riley Green settles and makes the play. Another hard hit ball for Myers. For Meyer. Feels like he might be due soon. For now, it's out number 2. 0 for 1, Donald Matsui now up. Been very solid his last 9 games. 294 average. Fouled away. Yamamoto. He's been getting a lot of incomplete contact. That one low. Fouled away again. That one outside, 2-2 on the curveball. Now back again. Matsui giving Yamamoto some trouble. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Matsui down on strikes as he waves over the cutter. Yamamoto continues his dominance, and it stays 2-0 Orioles in Game 5. Starter comparison so far, both through 4 innings. 2 runs for Waddle and 5 hits. No walks, no Ks. For Yamamoto, it's 1 hit in 4 innings, no runs, no walks, and 5 Ks. Just showing dominance on the mound. And that brings up Jackson Holliday. And he's going to hit this one hard. It bounces off of Waddle. No play will be made at first. Holliday beats it out, infield single. But check on Waddle. He's going to stay in the game. And now Jason Dominguez steps in from the right side. Hit on the ground hard. Jackson Holliday running to avoid a double play. So the hit and run nearly works as it gets a runner in scoring position, so more insurance for the O's. Mackenzie Ortiz stepping in now against the lefty. Jackson at second. Ortiz hits this one to the right side. Enough room for Lara. Tagging is Holliday. The throw is offline. Holliday in there at third, so a single would be enough to get a little more insurance for the O's. It brings up their captain, Gunnar Henderson, 346 average, 2 for 2 today. Gunnar hits this one hard to center, but it won't find ground as that ends the inning quickly. Waddle has really settled in outside of the first couple innings. But the Cardinals' bats have not yet found it. Stays 2-0 O's. Yamamoto back out on the mound here in the 5th inning. Mike Bove in the 4 spot. That's a splitter low and away for a strike. 1 for 1 today, Bove. The only hit for the Cardinals. Swings on that 97 fastball inside 0-2. Cutter not called for a strike. Don't know about that one. Yamamoto goes back to it low again. 2-2. The count's evened up as Bove works back into it. Strike 3. That one called up in the zone. Bove not happy with it. And it's another K for Yamamoto. Number 6 looking.
Number 25.
Now Brock Wilken 0 for 1 today. Former AL East player from Toronto. Now in the NL. That one called a ball. Yamamoto unhappy with that call. Chirping something at the umpire. Rein it in maybe. Some missed calls in this game so far on both sides. 1-2 count now to Wilkin. Swing and a miss. The curveball fools Wilkin as he waves at it. 2 down and 7 strikeouts for Yamamoto. He's showing pure domination in this game. Trying to earn a ring with Baltimore after being traded here by the Dodgers. Holiday over to first and gets the out. That'll do it. We go bottom fifth. We go top 6th, actually. Riley Green, Guerrero Jr., and Harry Ford coming up. Waddle still in this game. Only 40 pitches here in the 6th. He settled in after those first 2 innings. First pitch swinging by Riley Green. That one hit to left, and it's gone. As an out. What away.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 today. It's the first pitch he sees. Straight to short. And play made, 2 down. Bro, I gotta start fucking being patient. Now Harry Ford. No, I didn't want to go. It was a strike anyway. First round pick in the 2021 draft. And Harry Ford has been instrumental in multiple World Series wins, as we've said. Very quiet game so far. Fouls that one away under the zone. 1-2. 2 outs for Waddle. That one low and away 2-2. A little more patience from a member of the O's. Harry Ford hits the sinker deep to right center, going back, and the play is made. Another great inning from Waddle. Cardinals offense once again, the bottom, 7, 8, 9. Gage Miller, Luis Lara. Billy Cassidy coming up to try and get something going. Gage Miller comes in. Try to find Yamamoto. 52 pitches here in the 6th inning. The game they need out of Yamamoto with the offense going pretty silent for the Orioles. They're probably going to let Yamamoto ride as long as possible if he stays this dominant. And a swing and a miss on the curveball. 78 miles per hour fools Miller. 8 strikeouts for Yamamoto.
Number 89.
His dominance in the postseason continuing. Splitter low for a strike. Swing and a miss. The curveball again. This one gets Lara. 2 down and 9 strikeouts for Yamamoto.
Number 27.
Oh, fuck. Bad.
Ball. That's
That one inside for a ball on Cassidy. This one hit hard. Deep to left field. Green back. And he'll make the play. Hard hit ball of Yamamoto, but he is still dialed in. Stays 2-0. The Orioles come back to bat, bottom of the lineup. And they're going to pull Waddle from the game, Xavier Curry, trying to conserve arms if they can stay alive in this one, limit the damage, battle back with a few runs. Now Xavier Curry will face the power lefty and Roman Anthony. I fucking went up to it, game. Come on, bro. I went up to that. And PCI did not register. I fucking had the stick up. Out number 1. Why do I have Lombard in this game, honestly? I'm going to go to Dorian Soto. Switch hitter, man. I want the switch hitter. Dorian Soto hits this one to left. Play made on the run. 2 quick outs for Curry. Brings up Jackson Holiday. Been a very quiet game after that 2nd inning. This one waited on the curveball, and it's going to be a base hit for Jackson Holiday as he gets aboard again. That brings up Jason Dominguez. Batting .340 as well this postseason. Could be his last ride with the O's unless they try to retain him in the offseason. And he's going to hit this one deep to right field and finally break the silence. Right center, 438 for Jason Dominguez in the World Series, his fourth postseason bomb. And it's now 4-0 O's as they tack on two more. Yeah, Dominguez, you just don't want to throw him these low fastballs. That's right in his wheelhouse. He didn't miss one this time. That's a big hit for the Orioles to add some insurance. Try to get further away from any possible comeback. But we've seen them do it before, so could happen to them again. Or could happen to them themselves. Kenzie Ortiz takes that pitch for a strike. 2 outs here in the 7th. Ortiz lifts the slider deep to right. Lara is there, settles under, and makes the grab. That'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Jason Dominguez breaks silence here in Busch. Deflates the stadium a little more. 2-run bomb. It's 4-0 O's. Here's the numbers. Yamamoto, 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 9 Ks, no walks. Waddle, 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, no Ks, no walks. They pulled him early. 0 for 2 for multiple of their major players. Dominguez, 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and Harry Ford with a double and a run. Some little flukes with sac flies and ground outs to get some RBIs early on. And now Kyle Saul will break the silence for the Cardinals with a base hit off Yamamoto, who has been shut down so far. Only the 1 hit, now 2. So now he has a runner on first to contend with. This one hit to shallow center. Anthony comes in on. Able to make the play with plenty of time, and will get the ball into Gunnar Henderson for first out. And now Donald Matsui. Proved troublesome last time up for Yamamoto. Takes a strike on the cutter. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Beautifully located by Yamamoto. Cutter does not fool Matsui. 2-2. And the curveball perfectly drops in the zone. Matsui down looking. And strikeout for Yamamoto. That's 2 down. That one hammered deep right field. The next pitch, Bove, and it is gone. The Cardinals are on the board. A 2-run shot for Mike Bove, his 4th of the postseason. 4-0-4. Cardinals are back in this one. It's a 2-run game. Orioles lead 4-2. Yeah, that was just a bad hanging curveball from Yamamoto, not where he wanted it. Bove capitalized on that mistake when they have been struggling to hit Yamamoto all game. Now the Cardinals are a lot closer to being able to stay alive and get back to Camden Yards. 1-0. Yamamoto very close to working out of that inning without trouble. Instead, the lead cut in half. This one popped up behind the dish. Harry Ford waits and will make the play. That'll do it. We go top of the 8th. Mike Bove, a 2-run bomb, gets the crowd back on their feet. It's only a 2-run game, 4-2 Baltimore. George Soriano coming out here. Top of the 8th. Got a 6.23 ERA in 12 games this postseason, a 2-2 record. To try to hold it here, give the Cardinals breathing room to get back in it. And the first pitch that Gunnar sees is hammered deep to right, and he'll get a run back, the captain, Gunnar Henderson. 434 to the same spot Dominguez hit it, just souvenirs raining down in right center. Gunnar's 8th home run this postseason, and he has been on an absolute tear. The Oriole lifer adds life to the Baltimore dugout. 5-2. Just a big swing there. First pitch off the bullpen arm. That ERA for George Soriano will go up a little more. Look at that pimp job by Gunnar. He's just had an insane postseason run so far. Gets one of those runs back. Just what you need in this situation late in the game. That brings up Riley Green now. Riley Green hits this one up the middle. Miller won't be able to make any grab. It's going to be a single. So back-to-back hits for the Orioles. Just over that one up the middle. Good timing. Missed what could have been a home run ball. Now Guerrero Jr. steps in. He's 0 for 3 today. Guerrero Jr. slashes one to the right side and foul. Just late on that circle change there. Guerrero lifts this one to left, and the play made. So he's 0 for today. One down for the Cardinals. Brings up Harry Ford. And they're going to pinch hit Harry Ford for Kyle Teal. Batting 324 this postseason. They want the lefty-righty matchup, try to get some more insurance. And that one lobbed over the middle for Soriano, not where he wanted it, and it's going to be a base hit. It rolls all the way to the deepest part of the yard. Riley Green on the way home, and he'll score. Just like that, both runs grabbed back by the Orioles, and they lead 6-2. Yeah, just a floating ball over the center of the plate, not what Soriano wanted. You could tell by his expression. And an easy double for Teal, and scoring from first is Riley Green. Still some speed in his mid-30s. Just like that, Soriano's night is done. They're going to go to the pen and bring out Walbert Urena. He gave up a number of hits, 27 ERA in this postseason. Cardinals fans don't seem happy about the move. Swing and a miss for Roman Anthony through that high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Another swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly
0-2's the
by
count.
Urena on Anthony. One up high again.
2 strikes.
1-2 as Anthony takes. Bad swing and a miss there for Roman Anthony. Drop third down to first. That's 2 down. Now Dorian Soto.
1-0.
Pinch hit earlier in the game. Crespo up in the pen. Still a runner on second, a chance to add even more on. And a beautiful pitch there for Urena. Strike on the inside, up inside corner. Soto fouls away the fastball. It's behind 1-2. Hard hit and into right field. Teal was on the move, heading home. The throw is not in time. Soto, they said he's thrown out at second. Baltimore won't use a challenge. The run does count. Teal scores on that, so it's an RBI single for Soto, and it's 7-2 as they gain all the runs back and add more. Yamamoto at 72 pitches, only's given up the 2 runs, still out here for the 8th inning. He's going to face Drew Jones.
0-1.
0 for 2 today. Also, I don't know if I said Drew Jones earlier was the son of Andrew Jones. I'm not actually totally sure. I think so. I don't think he's his grandson. And I don't think he's his nephew. I'm pretty sure it's his son, but if I am wrong about that, apologies. That fouled away. Yamamoto looking a little tired here. Trying to get at least one more out in this ball game. Hit to short. Henderson has it. Over to first. Out number 1. And that's going to do it for Yamamoto. He'll walk off. Plenty of applause. Dave Roberts goes to the bullpen, and Ross Prescott will come out.
Number 25.
Prescott was a starter in the postseason now. He played most of the season in the minors, but now in the postseason he's come in as a relief arm, and he has been pretty solid for the Orioles, and now making an appearance here in a possible World Series winning game. 0-2 to Miller. Go with the sweeping curve. That was just hung because I threw it poorly. Pitch. All the way again. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Prescott with the strikeout. We got the second out. Now Luis Lara, the lefty. It's Prescott.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
That one hit hard. Deep to right field. Going back. Ortiz at the wall. It's gone. Luis Lara, the lefty, still shows life for the Cardinals. His third home run this postseason makes it 7-3 Orioles. Just an inside fastball. Lefty-righty matchup. Has that power. Short part of that right field wall. Almost hit the pole. Still, that's not any distance to scoff at. It's over 340. And this one next pitch grounded to first off of Billy Cassidy. Guerrero steps on the bag, and that'll do it. But Luis Lara brings a little bit of life to Bush with a solo shot. Home runs have been the story for the Cardinals today. 7-3 O's, top 9. Jackson Holiday leading off here in the top of the 9th. And he's going to rope this one to the right side and foul. Just early on that slider. This one hard hit to the right side. Miller dives to stop it, but not nearly in time to get the speedy Holiday, who gets himself another base hit. 102 off the bat. Gets him aboard. Now we got Jason Dominguez at the top of the order. 2-run shot in this game already. And he's going to hammer this one deep to right center. Holiday going. Back at the wall. It's going to fall. Base hit. Holiday not stopping. Heading straight home. He'll score. And just like that, 2 hits again. And the Orioles get the run right back 8-3. They do not want to go back home, face the crowd at Camden Yards. They want to win it all right now. Braylor Guerrero will come in now, pinch hitting against his former team, taking over for Mackenzie Ortiz. Takes pitch outside, 1-1. They're at the top of the 9th. World Series Game 5. Braylor Guerrero swings through that one.
1 ball,
1-2.
strike.
Dominguez at second. Just late on that one, Guerrero. Out of the way. Braylor Guerrero hits this fastball deep to left field. Going back towards the wall. Leaping. It's gone! It's gone! Braylor Guerrero against the team that traded him in the World Series goes yard in a pinch hit spot. A 2-run shot. The Orioles running away with it. His third home run of the postseason, Guerrero. It is 10-3. Braylor Guerrero getting some revenge on the organization that traded him. One of the deepest parts of the yard, too, left center. The leap didn't do anything. And that pinch hit spot was huge, trying to get everyone involved, the Orioles. Urena's night comes to a close, giving up 3 more runs. And the Orioles bring out Henry Crespo, face Gunnar Henderson. No outs still here in the 9th inning. This one hit up the middle, so Gunnar has himself another knock. Very likely chance he wins postseason MVP. There's 8 homers. He's just been a hitting machine here in the postseason. He has never crumbled under the pressure of the postseason. In any of these years, the Orioles have been dominant. Riley Green hits that one hard, but straight to a glove, unfortunately, so that finally ends the barrage and gets an out. Meyer makes that grab, and now Guerrero Jr. Guerrero Jr. rips that one to left center. It's a base hit. Guerrero holds up, Gunnar Henderson holds up at second. So now it's 2 on with 1 away. Guerrero finally gets himself aboard here in Game 5. That now brings Kyle Teal into the mix. Kyle Teal with a soft lift into center. Play made on the run, 2 down. That brings up Roman Anthony, 1 for 4 today. A double. 2032 World Series MVP, then signed his massive contract. They're not holding Gunnar, sending him home. The throw is not in time. Gunnar will score, and another 2-bagger for Roman Anthony, and it's 11-3. The Orioles still piling on. Campillo can play right. Good Brailer play. Left. I want to get like everyone involved. I want to. Well, I could always pull Guerrero, I suppose, but then who would play third? Like Gunnar would play third. Like it just doesn't work. I could just have someone out of position in a World Series game, which is risky, but I want to get Campillo a bat. He's not got to bat this whole postseason. When Campillo comes out, he'll be out of position in the bottom of the ninth, but they want to give him an at-bat here. Big part of their regular season. Give him a little at-bat here in the World Series. Chopped softly to the right side. It's going to be a foot race. And the Cardinals will win it. Campillo cannot get anything done. Switch, lefty, switch. Tough. Go to Mason Montgomery. Mason Montgomery will come out of the pen to try and close out this World Series. Orioles lead 11-3.
Mason Montgomery.
0-1's the count.
Kyle Saul, switch hitter. He already has a hit in this game to try to keep Cardinals' hopes alive. Grounded to first, Guerrero will take it himself and step on the bag, one down. Guerrero could be winning a ring his first year here in Baltimore.
Ball, that's off.
That one away, 1-0. Lefty Meyer, 0-3 today. Hits this one to shallow center. Roman Anthony comes in. The Cardinals are down to their final out of 2034. And the Orioles staring down the barrel of being world champs once again. Swing and a miss on the two-seamer to Matsui.
0-1.
He's 0 for 3 today.
Ball in.
Fastball runs in. 1-1.
That's ball
2-1 Montgomery falls behind to Matsui.
1 strike.
Strike 2. Cardinals down to their final strike. 2034. Strike 3, it's called on the bottom of the zone. Mason Montgomery closes it, and the Orioles are back on top in 2034. Dave Roberts leads the team to victory. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. earns a ring with the ball club. And this team of young guns and veterans works together and celebrates here in St. Louis. Gunnar Henderson celebrates again with Jackson Holliday, LaBruce, Soto. Roman Anthony gets his first ring in his contract. The Orioles are world champions once again. Riley Green celebrating yet another World Series ring to add to his mantle. Roman Anthony, like we said, first ring he won in his actual Orioles contract. This is the first year they dropped to the Mets, but now they get to celebrate on field. Rob Manfred hands over the trophy. We don't know if we get one more of these guys. I'm going to take screenshots. I'm sorry. 10th World Series championship in 2034, guys. We did it. Yay! We got revenge. What a season it's been. Of course, we ended up facing the Mets. They got eliminated, man. Yoshinobu Yamamoto wins a ring with us with a fantastic performance. 7.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 10 Ks, only 2 earned. Jason Dominguez gets player of the game, 2 for 5 with a home run and a double. Gunnar Henderson went 4 for 5 with a home run. He's got to win postseason MVP, right, guys? Like, has to. Brailer Guerrero against his former team, 1 for 1 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and Jackson Holliday, 3 for 4 with an RBI, 2 runs. If they had left their pitcher in, I think it would have been a different story, but they didn't. We got everyone in the game as well to play. Dude, Henderson, 8 home runs this postseason, bro. Ross Prescott, not a great ERA, but Yamamoto, 1.53 in the postseason. Montgomery was shut down this entire postseason. 1 inning pitched, 1 strikeout, no ERA in the entire postseason. We close out 2034 as World Series champions once again. How awesome. I feel better. I was really frustrated after the Mets loss. It's this every year we've lost in this, I felt that itch to just get back. We got to get back. We got to win. And there you go. The Orioles have won the World Series. Let's do the little recap we have. Also, let's see the awards real quick. World Series MVP goes to Mackenzie Ortiz. And Gunnar Henderson wins playoff MVP. Of course, I don't know. Mackenzie Ortiz, 500. What, he had 2 hits, 2 home runs? Whoa, wait, what? Recent games. He batted 500 in the playoffs? Oh my God, 11 hits and 22 at bats with 3 home runs. Okay, Mackenzie. I mean, I don't know about World Series MVP, but that was honestly a really good postseason from you. I'm shocked. You might have to be a starter. You might be a starter, bro. Oh my God, I'm sorry I doubted you. And that goes Roman Anthony, Jet Williams, fuck the Mets, bro. And then Mackenzie Ortiz. We go postseason MVP. Was Gunnar Henderson last year, bro? I forgot about that. Even though he lost, he won postseason MVP. Roman Anthony, Riley Green, just behind. 5 home runs from Roman Anthony, 4 from Riley Green. Gunnar, man. So look at his awards, dude. 2 World Series MVPs, back-to-back playoff MVPs, home run champ, 9-time Silver Slugger, 8-time All-Star, 5-time Home Run Derby winner, 2-time MVP and Rookie of the Year, Hank Aaron Award, bro. He has got to be a future Hall of Famer, man. Gunnar is just nuts. He wins his 2nd in a row playoff MVP, man. He is just unfucking believable, and he adds another ring to his mantle. What a fun season. So let's look at this postseason, because this was a really interesting bracket. We had a very different year and a lot of new teams, which was exciting overall. Yeah, we didn't play a DS game because I'm tired of playing Boston. We ended up playing the CS game. So yeah, Boston beat Houston, 5 versus the 4 seed. Detroit beat Tampa Bay in a sweep, so we didn't get to see any of Tampa Bay. But then the Athletics, 3-1 beat Detroit. We swept Boston. We almost went flawless in the postseason, actually. We only lost 2 games on the entire run. 4-1 victory over the Athletics. We took game 1. We lost game 2. Game 1, of course, the one we won, blew out of the water. If we look at the calendar, yeah, 12-1. We lost game 2. Then Robin Hayes closed this one out in Sacramento, closed this game out in Sacramento, and then we simmed this one, 14-1 victory in Sacramento on the road. We take that. We won the CS and the World Series on the road. Then St. Louis, they come to us. We win 5-1 game 1, lose game 2. We go into this game, lock it down 3-2 in the 8th inning. Bases loaded. Mason Montgomery gets that final out after the Pedro Fernandez walk. We add on Roman Anthony grand slam, and we hold on to win that game. Sim this one, win 10-4. Play the final game 11-3. Yamamoto with an amazing start. We get to actually use him on the team. We have him for one more year. Looking at the NL St. Louis's road, St. Louis was a wild card team. Beat Philly 2-1. Took the Mets to 5 games in the DS and won. Then won in 6 games in the CS. On that side, it was Arizona that beat LA in a 3-game series. The Dodgers finally knocked them out nice and early. Then I think they were down against Milwaukee early, but they took the Milwaukee to 5 and got to the CS, and then they were not able to squeak it out. They did tie up the series, though. They were down 2-0 and tied it up 2-2, but just not enough to hold on and win the whole thing. They ended up dropping the next 2, I guess, and St. Louis made it to the World Series. They only won that one game, Game 2 of the World Series in Camden Yards. Then we swept them in St. Louis to win the 2034 World Series. Mackenzie Ortiz, World Series MVP, postseason MVP. Gunnar Henderson, back-to-back 2033 and 34. So, what an exciting year. We have a lot to think about in the offseason. Are we going to keep Jason Dominguez? I'm thinking I'm going to try. I'm actually going to try to keep Jason Dominguez. Probably a 3-year deal, maybe 4 max. I don't know. He's getting older. We're going to have to start relying on some of these younger guys we've brought into the system. But we have some really nice young guys. We might try to trade like Jacob Berry or something. Try to get some. Maybe we'll even trade Vladimir Campillo and let Mackenzie Ortiz be more of our starter. I don't know. That's the kind of things we have to consider. I don't really know what we're going to look at with the free agent class. Because we actually have some pitching protection now. Paul Skeens still on contract, and he's not been terrible. He's been good enough to keep us where we need to go. Of course, he came off a Cy Young the other year. Like, it's Paul fucking Skeens. We're going to try to let that contract ride. Yamamoto we have for one more year. I would very much consider re-upping him and extending him if he stays hot. We have LeBruce now on an extension that's relatively cheap considering how good he's been. And then we have control over a lot of guys. So it shouldn't be too crazy, but just excitement all around. All these guys get rings now. Vladimir Guerrero, his first year with us, wins a World Series ring. Aaron Judge did play a game with us, so he technically is a World Series champion. He will get a ring. That is how the real rules work. So that's how my brain headcanon works. Aaron Judge is a World Series champion. Put it on the fucking board, baby. So yeah, but he's fucking done. We're done with him. He can go fuck off and retire now, which he probably will. I'm not gonna look at the retirements right now and go to the off season. We're gonna do that next time. But that'll do it for part 23 of Orioles franchise. We did the whole 2034 season in this video. It's been a really fucking long stream, one of the longest parts we've ever done. I think it'll be pretty similar for 2035, what should be the last play a lot of season. So maybe it'll be more split. I don't know. It is still only January. MLB The Show 26 doesn't come out till March, and like I said, it'll probably be a month or so until we actually make a new franchise in that game. Let the rosters kind of settle in a little better. Let people make rosters with all the upcoming rookies and stuff. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, but we're definitely winding down to the end of this. Like I said, once everything is done, though, I will have one more special video for this series that I will record and upload and will be in the thing, but that's for later, not to worry about now. But yeah, we're going to do one more actual really play season. Then it's going to be hard simming until maybe we have a chance to win the World Series. Maybe playoffs will do situational importance, and that's about it for a number of seasons. Try to get to the end of Gunner's career, but I do have to still pay attention, make sure we're extending guys we need to, making trades where we need to. We're still going to be playing, but definitely a little more hands off, kind of like this season was. So not hands off, you know what I mean? A little less gameplay in these next few seasons. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a whole lot of fun, and I'll see you guys in another episode of something real soon. But have a good one.